Yo, people, what's going on? Back again for another Red Talk. The man them are in the building. What you man telling me?
Yo, trying to survive in this heat, fam. You know what I'm saying? Man trying to survive in this heat, you know.
I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying to that. See, man had to take a nap before. You get me? Man's been out today. Man had to take a nap before the show. When you hit me and was like, let's do it at 9, I was like, yeah, that works. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, usually, I normally never take naps in it. But since this heat wave come in the UK, I've been taking naps for fun.
It's mad. You know what's funny? This ain't even the heat wave, blood. The heat wave's
it's meant to come in like 2 weeks. Yeah, I heard. Oh my god.
Wait, what? This is the pre-heat wave. Is that what it is?
This is the pre-heat wave.
This is the pre-heat wave.
This is the pre-heat wave.
Before the heat wave.
A man's already sleeping on top of my covers, blood. Under a fan, blood.
Oh
That's
why I got the fan there like that. You know, man has to keep it on during shows. You know what I'm saying?
Blood. Oh my word, bruv. You know what I'm saying? The rumor mill has started, bro. Typical United, bro. Typical United, innit? We signed Sancho, but we haven't signed him yet. You know, like that. Hasn't been announced. That means it's not done yet. You know, like that. So, man, are still waiting for it to be done. It is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Genie Wijnaldum come out with these quotes. And you see, when you see these quotes, these Pogba quotes, I told man, he's gone. He's gone, bro. He's gone. Pogba's out here playing basketball with the man them in Miami, fam, training and that. Bruv, he's not coming back.
You reckon he's going PSG? You reckon he's going PSG?
Bruv, he's gone, bro. Like, bruv, he just entered the last year of his contract. Literally, I think it was today or something like that.
Okay.
Then these Wijnaldum quotes are coming out. And let me tell you something, yeah? Don't ever on your life think that Genie Wijnaldum went to PSG and the owner wasn't saying, yeah, we're talking to Pogba's agent. Because how does the man just come up? But of course. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, and don't you think that they said to Sergio Ramos, oh yeah, we're talking to Paul Pogba?
It's definitely a selling point, yeah, because you're going to sell the project. Bro, and if you're selling Paul Pogba.
Man said, I would love to have Pogba with us here because he's a great player. He's incredible. I've played against him several times. What a fabulous player. Who the fuck says that about a man here that they don't know something, minute? If you ask any player from another team whether they would like Pogba to join them, everyone would say yes because he's an extraordinary player full of qualities. He's saying, yo, Paul, sign the thing, innit?
Yeah.
Man, them are waiting.
He's fully aware that Pogba takes them to a next level. That's what Wijnaldum's aware of. He understands
Pogba wins them the Champions League, bro.
He fully takes them to the next level. Like you said, look at the businesses they've already done, including Wijnaldum. You add Ramos into that, Hakimi, with what they already have. Then
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma as well. And you've got Neymar, Mbappe, Verratti, and Pogba.
Oh, this is going to be a stupid team, bro.
These men are doing no Master League things, fam. You know what I'm saying? These men are just doing some next level shit. Yeah, it's a fantasy team.
Speaking of that, RIP.
That's why I mentioned it. RIP.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. RIP Pro, man.
Gave us some good memories. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, great memories.
Shot Power 99 and them teams.
100%. And I keep it all the way 100, yeah? Bruv, no matter what, bruv, I'm still playing it. I don't give a fuck.
They're calling it e-football or something.
Bruv, I'm buying that, bro. Because, bruv, they're creating a whole new engine for the game, bro. That's why they didn't release one this year. That's why they didn't release one this year. They just done the update in it because they're doing a whole new gaming system. It's gonna be sick, bro. I just know it. Yeah. And if you get me, so I can't wait.
I'm interested to see how they do. And we're talking Pro Evo Legends as well. We got a big up man like Castolo. You get what I'm saying? All them man Jimenez. You get what I'm saying? All them
you know.
All them dons. Miranda. You get what I'm saying?
Nah.
We can't forget them dons, fam. We can't forget man like Dodo and that. We can't forget them dons, man.
Yeah.
Like Dodo. You know what I'm saying? We're not forgetting them, man. I feel like just trying to bust my PS2, seeing if it's working just to run that game, man. Legend.
When Podolski and them man were called Podmatsky and them thing that, bro.
Instead of brilliant, fam.
Playing the Master League and oh my god.
Listen, it's about to do the mad thing. You get me? My man, what's his name? Fabrizio. Man United and Real Madrid are in direct contact and are working. The deal is about two biggest clubs in the world, one of the best, so it will take some time to reach an agreement. To me, that's nonsense, isn't it? Because I don't think it's got to do with anything about biggest players and this, that, and the other. Bruv, listen, if Real Madrid want to sell him, he wants to leave, and Man United want to buy him, that is not something that should take long. The Di Maria signing never took long because they didn't want him.
Yeah,
You know, like that. It didn't take long. Alexis
Yeah, it's like-
Sanchez,
won the Champions League as well.
That's
But
it.
talk-
Alexis Sanchez, Ozil to Arsenal never took long because they didn't want him. You know, like
Because-
that. If they're saying that he can leave, it shouldn't take this.
Because we've heard reports about Ancelotti is going to have talks with him, which lets me know maybe Real Madrid want to get rid of him, but maybe Ancelotti wants to keep him. So we're unsure. Another thing with the whole Pogba situation is why would Varane come here if Pogba's leaving? Because you know them two were just on Euros together. So surely Varane's going to have asked him, you know what I'm saying, and said, what's it like? Where to tell us the club like, etc. Where do you think it's going? So Varane sees Pogba leaving, that could influence his decision. But then we could be his only option.
Yeah,
it could be.
But we are his only option by the looks of it. Because, bro, I'm going to keep it 100, yeah? Man, seeing Jordan Henderson, I'm seeing Jordan Henderson linked with PSG, yeah, and Atletico Madrid. Varane ain't getting linked with no one but us. So that makes me scared, bro. That makes me wary. That means either his wage demands are too high and no one's trying to even accommodate that, or man are not rating him. And it's probably the first one. He's probably only coming to us somewhere his only option because man's wages are extortionate, bro.
Yeah, it's his wages because this is his last big, massive contract that he can demand. You know, is he 28, 29? So if you sign for a 3-4 year, you're now into your 30s. So like this is the last major deal you can get. So it's like, yo, get your big money, 100%. Like I said, I could see Ancelotti persuading him and deciding. It depends what Ancelotti wants to do. They've got Alaba there. There's Militao. Does he say, I want to play a back three? Does he play 2 out of those 3? Does he play Alaba elsewhere? Because we know Alaba can play multiple positions. There's so many questions and no answers.
Well, I've seen a couple of training sessions today from Real Madrid with Alaba training with the squad and everything, and there was a few possession based games that they did, and Alaba was playing left centre back. So I don't know. Yeah, I think that's where he's predominantly going to play. I know he wants to play midfield because that's where he plays for. Well, to be fair, during the Euros he played left centre back in a back 5. But I know that's where he wants to play in it. That's his favourite position, defensive midfielder. But Ancelotti knows him from his time at Bayern Munich, and I think he's going to play him centre back in the back 4.
All right, so it'll be interesting to see then. This is all going to come to a head in that. And just a side note, Jordan Henderson to Real Madrid is one of the wildest transfer rumors I've ever heard. That is crazy. Oh, it's Atletico. That's still crazy.
It makes sense.
But they've got Kieran Trippier, so bro, it's not as crazy as you think, bro. Like, you know, like that. Like they've got Trippier, bro. So if they'll sign Trippier, they would sign Henderson, bro.
And as weird as it sounds, he would actually fit into Simeone's system, you know.
Yeah,
the running thing. You know
the running thing, the defending thing. Like, he would fit perfectly into that.
The running thing. I'm surprised Liverpool are just looking to let him go so easily. That was another thing that shocked me with that. Considering he's
they're not really though. It's just that they're tight in it.
Oh, you reckon it's a money thing?
It's a money and an age thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these man, they're looking at resale value, wages. Probably similar to Ander Herrera at Man United, where they're probably saying to him, bro, take a pay cut. And he probably said, are you high? I'm the captain. Like, you know, like that.
Captain to take a pay cut. Even if you offer him, and I'm not a fan of Jordan Henderson, but it's just when I initially heard the story, I'm like, that's crazy that the fact that he could be letting him go. It's your captain who's just captained your most successful period. He just was a part of a Premier League winning side, Champions League winning side. Surely you offer him a year deal or something like that. It's great. And you've just let Wijnaldum go as well. So it's like you're going to be light in that area twice. Like they're linked with what's his face? Scott McGinn. Is his name? Is it Scott McGinn or John McGinn? Man always gets his name wrong, isn't it? John McGinn, that's it.
Who's linked with John McGinn?
Liverpool. They've been linked with him.
They're linked with Bowen as well, Jared Bowen.
Yeah.
Well, how come they linked to these like average ballers like that?
I don't know.
Who knows? The Nike deal was supposed to be bringing man, like they were linked with Mbappe and that. And now it's McGinn. Yeah. Now it's Mbappe, innit? LeBron James is his boy and all this. You get me? They tight. Yeah, what's going on in there? I was hearing Killian. Now we're hearing John. You know, it is what it is.
Man, like John
picking up the phone, bro.
LeBron ain't picking up the phone, lad. You know what I'm saying? It's a mad thing, bro. Look at this. Paul Pogba's rejected a new 50 million contract. I don't know if this is legit because there's no source. Set to leave in the summer. Pogba unwilling to sign a new deal has forced United to look at selling him. You know what? Yeah, I know that for this is true. I don't know about the 50 million contract, but I know for a fact that United are trying to. You get me? Because they're not trying to lose him on a free, innit? Like I know that for a fact that's a thing, innit? Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where he's happy to stay and go on a free, innit? But they're kind of saying, well, bruv, you leave now, because
we get some money.
Yeah, so we can get some money from you for you in it. And bruv, wish man all the best. You know, like that. Because you see that PSG team? Donnarumma, bruv, fucking Hakimi, Ronaldo, Pogba, Neymar, Mbappe, forget about it. They're winning the fucking lot, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Everything.
And you see when
Yeah,
you see when man are saying, yeah, like, because the thing is, when you looked at them, they look like a meaty team, yeah, and then just Mbappe and Neymar. But bro, when you add in Pogba's defensive work and attacking work, Wijnaldum's athleticism as well up and down the pitch, Donnarumma in goal, Hakimi flying down the flanks, it's looking real long for people, and they're still linked with Hernandez as well.
Yeah, it's a wrap because that's the only place. That's the only place in the team you'd look at is left wing back. Because I'm just thinking of a imagine a Pogba Verratti double pivot. Because I rate Verratti very highly.
Bro,
that is crazy.
Verratti and Wijnaldum, bro. Fuck off, man.
That is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That might as well give him the Champions League now. You know when I've sent you that voice note and he said we're gonna win everything. That's PSG. They don't win everything.
A man have got Ramos and Marquinhos, bro.
Yeah,
that's disgusting.
Yeah.
If Pogba leaves or when Pogba leaves, I think it's curtains for us because I don't trust the board. I don't trust our scouting system. I don't trust our coaching staff, and I don't trust the people that take care of transfers, i.e. the Matt Judges and the John Murtaughs and the Woodwards and stuff, to bring in an adequate replacement. I don't trust these guys to do that because we'll get the money in for Pogba, yeah, but then we'll go shopping in a championship to go and look for a combative midfielder type of thing in the mold of another Scott McTominay, which is not something we need at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Pogba leaving is at least 60% of our creativity in midfield gone.
Man are getting linked with Goretzka to replace him. That ain't creativity. What's man doing?
No, it's not. Like Goretzka scores. He's like a lesser version of a Bruno. He scores goals. He's a goal-scoring midfielder.
Exactly.
And he's box to box.
Exactly
Bruno
what I said is Bruno with a gym membership, bruv. That's what it is. Man, I said it yesterday, bro. You know what I mean? It's long, bro. Bro, it makes no sense.
No, you need...
Give me a moment, yo. Oh my God.
Nah, I hear you, bro. I hear you.
But it's true, though. Man, them doing them prison workouts, blood. You know what I'm saying? Man? That's like one of the only white Leons man's ever heard of, blood.
Oh my
Him
God.
and the fucking assassin in the movie, blood. You know, like that.
Do you say he's the only white Leon I know? That is a fact, yo. I know better Leon.
And the assassin in the movie, blood. That was shooting up the man, bro. That Leon as well, blood. All the other Leon I know are roadman, bro. That made no sense.
Bruno with a mad. If Pogba leaves, that's all of our creativity gone because Bruno only cares about all he cares about scoring goals, isn't it? Like, and with him pushing up the pitch so high, like he always does in games and etc., that leaves a massive hole in midfield, and we won't have no one in midfield to, like, you know how Pogba sometimes in midfield receives the ball, holds people off with his body and kind of keeps people away from him. You can't take the ball away from him. Like all these little things, like people don't pay attention to it, but it kind of helps. Do you know what I mean? When he holds the ball and there's 2-3 players around him and he's little skill and he's gone from those 3 players and then he manages to create, those things are instantly out the window. Who's doing that in midfield? Fred? No, as much as I like him. McTominay? Forget about it. Bruno? No. The only guy that I would kind of have confidence in, and that's if we switch to a 4-3-3, because I believe that's the best system he's able to thrive in, is Van de Beek. That's the only guy that I trust in terms of creation. But bro, man ain't even played, so what's the point of even mentioning him?
So who do you reckon will be the replacement? Do you think it's Camavinga?
Van de Beek is the Pogba replacement.
Okay, so you think it's done. So do you not think, say Pogba does leave, say he goes PSG, do you think that we will sign a midfielder in this window, or will you just leave it? Because we've got Donny.
I don't think we'll definitely sign one. I don't think we'll definitely sign one. I think that we're getting linked with all these man, because it's like, I feel like they're trying to buy a man, to appease the fans, to soften the blow of Pogba leaving, bro.
Right.
That's what I think. That's why they're doing this. That's why they done the Sancho thing straight away. The only reason why they did that is because they knew they was getting Pogba money. Don't get twisted. Then on top of that, they're saying that they've already offered Goretzka a contract because he's in his last year of his contract at Bayern Munich. So please understand, they're trying to soften the Pogba blow, bro. That's what they're trying to do. Like Pogba would have let them know probably towards the end of last season that he wasn't going to sign a new deal. He probably
crazy,
let them know. And that's probably why he was getting moved all over the place and getting played on the right and all these other things. Because he probably knew our man's going anyway. I wouldn't be surprised because that's how Ollie moves, bro. That's how he moves.
Yeah, it's one of them. We've seen it obviously with the whole Matic situation when Matic said what he said and then did he strip him in the captaincy?
As soon as, listen, if a man looks like they're not signing contracts, Ollie just kind of semi-freezes them out.
Remember what he did with Herrera when it was like clear that he wasn't going to sign? Didn't even play him in the last game.
You didn't play him?
Yeah.
Didn't play him.
It's kind of peak, but we were supposed to be going. Rumors has it we're going to this new attacking formation and all this rubbish. I always said I see it when I believe it.
Forget it.
Even with him, you know what I'm saying? And that, like I said, the people are so harsh on Pogba. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, even if Pogba was playing 10-10, then people would look at him how they look at Harry Kane at Spurs and go, "You're doing all you can. You need to move anyway." So he has no choice. He couldn't win. Pogba's not the reason why Manchester United are not competing and winning trophies, like the major trophies. It's the rest of the team. That's the problem.
Yeah, facts.
He could be putting up 20 goals and 20 assists, and we still wouldn't win anything. And then people would turn around and say, well, you need to leave anyway. Like I say, the selfish Manchester United fan in me wants him to stay. But as a footballing fan, it's like, yo, go and be successful.
Yeah.
Because you've been successful before us at other clubs and at international level. And you'll be successful afterwards. We're clearly the problem. It's not you. So
100%, bro. Like we saw, even though it was a very underwhelming France in the Euros, Pogba was by far their best player.
Right, and he still stood out.
Bro, like nobody in that Euros tournament hit the levels that Pogba hit, bro. Like no player, bro. Like he was unplayable, literally unplayable, bro. Like he was a standout player in the tournament. Like even though Italy won the tournament, when I'm talking about standout players, it was a team thing. Pogba was on the one man on the fucking Bruce Wayne thing. You know, like that. That's what he was doing. Fuckery, bro. Like man was celebrating before the ball hit the net and that. Like Pogba's thing's different, bro. His thing's different, innit? And like he's now hitting the prime of his career. He's leaving Manchester United at the perfect time for his career because by the time he retires, people are going to forget about that spell at Man United because he would have won everything. Yeah. He would have won everything, bro. He's coming into his prime, 28 years old or 27 or 28. Bro, go there, next 3 years, win 3 league titles, win 1 Champions League, a Super Cup, and now all of a sudden it's a mad thing.
Yeah, man, Coupe de France and all of that. Go on.
You know what Manchester United fans are going to do, innit? They hate him now, but if he goes on to win all these things that Rants just named, yeah, but he came through us. We made him. No, you didn't.
And then they'll say, oh, Man United legend. And shut up, man.
Nah. What? Man United legend. When you slay them off,
you see the same way these same man, try to take credit for CR7, even though he had his best years at Real Madrid and that. And they keep begging for him to come home and that, even though he celebrated in front of us. These men are shameless. Don't forget, Understand the fan base that you're dealing with. These men will take credit for Pogba. So he came through our academy. Bruv, shut up, man.
But we couldn't get the best out of him.
You're not even treating him like an academy player. When you're mentioning all these players and saying one of our own, but do you mention Pogba? No, you don't.
No. The same man abusing Pogba, and the same man that was abusing Sancho and Saka and them, man. It's the same man, It's the same man, these England fans. It's the same man. Don't get it twisted, bro.
I hope Jadon's ready because if he just has one bad spell of games, it's on. Like people are going to be on his case, and the level, unfortunately, the level of abuse is going to be mad because it's Manchester United fans, isn't it? The price tag's going to get mentioned. The price tag will be mentioned. Yeah, you did the same with England. They're going to mention the penalty. They're going to mention all of these things, bro. And I just hope that one thing's not going to get coached out of him. It's the whole trickery, the skills and everything that he's got in his arsenal. I just hope it's not going to get coached out of him, and they're not going to tell him to just run and to just put in a shift and all this BS. Like, no, just let the guy express himself.
Luckily, people don't coach at the football club, so you can't coach something out of a player if you don't coach, innit? So it might actually work out for him. I can't lie. It might work out for him. Do you know what I mean? He'll do about 50 step overs waiting for Wan-Bissaka to overlap. You know them ones, they'll be there for a minute, bro. You know, like that. So, bro, I'm going to be fair, It's like, it's one of them ones where I'm looking at the Jadon situation and I'm like, bro, this is going to go one of two ways. Either you're going to literally be the breath of fresh air that I know that you are, or it's going to be, I'm going to watch you suffer like I watched Pogba suffer. You know the ones, and you've come in and Pogba's gone out. Just like I watched Memphis suffer as well. Memphis wasn't the problem. The problem was the team around him, bruv. That's what it was. He had too much responsibility at too much of a young age. They gave him the number 7 shirt and they expected him to be Cristiano. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the thing is with Sancho, if Pogba leaves, he's going to be expected to be the creative spark on his own.
He's the guy
from the wing.
Yeah. And it's not good, bro. Like it's not that kind of pressure. Sancho is the kind of guy you bring in to complement a Paul Pogba and take the responsibility away from him. Do you know what I mean? Ever since Pogba's been there, he's had the sole responsibility to score and create on his own. That's what he's had the whole time. And then Bruno came in and took away the goal burden. Do you know what I mean? For one season, and Pogba got moved all over the place, bro. Like honestly, when he looks back at what Man United done to him, all they done was they paid him a bit of money and the fans abused him. Other than that, like if I'm him, I'm looking back at my time at United, like, bro, I can't wait to get out of it. Like literally.
Yeah, of course.
I feel for Pogba because I feel like he's the only player that wasn't allowed to play with world-class players and still expected to put in world-class performances. You look at all of his peers in the France national team, Look at the likes of Kante, the likes of even Tolisso, who barely plays for Bayern Munich. Look at the players he's surrounded with at Bayern Munich. World-class midfielders. Do you know what I'm saying? And Pogba, I feel like, is the only player to play with the likes of, and this is even before this season when he first came, playing with an aging and declining Rooney, a finished Carrick, a Fellaini, a Herrera, a flipping who else? A Pereira, like all these dead ballers, man. What'd you say? Mkhitaryan, he wasn't really comfortable, let's say, so he couldn't play his best football. Like Pogba, he played with all these guys and was still expected to do the same shit he was doing at Juventus, banging him in for 40 yards. Like, nah, man. First of all, it's not the same system. It's not the same players around him, bro. When you're surrounded by Marquisio and Pirlo and flipping Vidal, of course you're gonna have the confidence to do what you do.
Yes, sir.
Because they're giving you the confidence to be that young, fresh guy that just came in. Do what you do. We'll take care of the defensive duties. You just be you. Bro, if he comes to Manchester United and all of a sudden he's the one to take care of flipping the likes of all the guys that I just named. Like, bro, he's the only guy that wasn't allowed to play his football with all the players around him. Like
everything you just said there, Aaron, is correct. And on top of that, he's doing all of this while playing out of position. He's rarely had a consistent run in an attack. He's an attacking midfielder that's played in the defensive midfield role.
And the only time, the one time you play him in his rightful position,
all he got the job.
Top
he got the job off it.
Top assist,
you know what I'm saying?
Top distance covered, top this, top that, top XYZ. Surprise, surprise.
Man, tops everything.
New season, you put him back in that old position, that position he's not used to, and then you're surprised that he doesn't put in the same numbers. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. He is the guy, 100%, Matthew. Yes, he is the guy. And I think all people can see that. People just want to an excuse. That's what it is, and because people don't like Pogba, they just use him as the excuse as why we're not doing well. It's not solely on him. He is not the biggest problem at this club.
No, but you know what the best thing about the Paul Pogba situation is? Like Bradley said, Pogba ain't done enough to be called a cult hero, let alone the United legend, but he doesn't deserve the abuse he gets from certain men. Let me tell you why that's bullshit, bro. Let me tell you why that's bullshit. Because if United don't have Paul Pogba, everything that we won, we don't win. Well, and you can't argue with me otherwise, bro. You can't, because that Europa League, and that League Cup that we won, bruv, no Pogba, no party. I'm telling you that for fun, bro. Man's playing with scrubs, bro. Do you know what I mean? He was the best player in the team, in the seasons that man won shit, bro. He was the best player. It's not even debatable, bro. He was so good, that them man probably owed him about 20 assists in that season.
Yeah, Ibrahimovic missed so many chances.
Ibrahimovic missed bad chances.
Ibrahimovic, Mata, Martial, Rashford, all these men missed hella chances. Pogba's best season probably was his first season under Jose.
16, 17, yeah.
And what people forget as well, that's under a toxic manager that we all disliked. And he still performed. Let's not forget that. He was under a toxic manager that we all defended other players because of that manager, the way he treated Rashford and Martial at times. So why not Pogba? It's the same thing as well. But so he has in terms of trophies, those 2 trophies, yes.
Them 2 trophies have his name, his fingerprints all over them.
Well, 100%.
All over them. Other than 100%. That, he's had to play with scrubs, bro. He's had to play with scrubs. So when man said he hasn't done enough, bro, the only little bit of success Man United have had, and even when you think that we lost the Europa League final, we wouldn't have got to the final without him.
Yeah, because if you don't
score, if Pogba didn't score that goal against AC Milan, we're out anyway.
Oli doesn't have a job without him. He doesn't get the job without him, and he's not still in the job without him. We've seen how we play when he's not played. You get me? 3 games back-to-back, 0-0, no big chances
no
created.
shot on target, bro.
But this is what I'm trying to say. But man, don't give him his flowers for these things, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if he doesn't score the AC Milan goal, there is no final. So you man could talk about the final that Oli lost, but we wouldn't have been there without Pogba. Do you know what I'm saying?
There was so
without
much
Pogba's clutch goals that he scored in the Premier League, we probably don't even get second either.
I was going to mention that as well.
Man,
there was so much focus on. Oh, Maguire's missing out. He's not there. But bro, the same type of goals we conceded with Maguire are the same type of goals we conceded without Maguire. So, and that's not me. You know what I'm saying? That's not me slating Maguire, but it's the same thing, innit? It's the same thing. When he's there, we can see the same type of goals that we can see when he's not there. Because when he's there, he's marking his own man. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, Pogba, we owe him a lot. We owe him a lot. As much as people don't want to admit it, we owe this guy a lot. And you will, guaranteed, 1,000,000%, fans will feel the difference when he's
100%.
gone. They will.
100%.
They will have to feel it. They won't admit it, but they're going to feel it. When Bruno's all up the pitch, high up the pitch with Cavani, and he leaves a big hole in midfield, and the other team manages to dispossess us from the ball, and then go and score from a counter-attack, that's when you're going to feel it.
Facts.
That's when you're going to feel it.
100%. Big up Ahmed as well. 4 to 5 winning goals from DM, bro. Towards at crunch time as well. Yeah. Towards the end of the season, bro.
Like, people don't understand, man. That Fulham goal, tell me who, that Fulham goal away, who scores that with his weaker foot? Come on.
Who in the league scores that with his weaker foot, bro?
Imagine,
because, bro, when I'm thinking of footballers, in the game right now that probably scores that goal with their weaker foot, I might say Neymar, maybe, because I know he's got a left foot.
On a lucky day.
On a lucky day, innit? Do you know what I mean?
And some nice wind in Paris, yeah. That's what I'm saying. The wind has to catch that as well.
Maybe Neymar. Maybe Neymar.
Nice
you know what I'm saying? But no one's talking about that though. And this is the problem with Pogba, yeah. Pogba, no matter what he does, it will never be enough. This is why you just leave, blood.
Yeah, but he's just like, you know what? He's like the unhappy girl in that. Like, you're gonna be unhappy whatever I do in it. I might as well bounce in that. You can bend over backwards for her, and she's still gonna be unhappy. That's what it is. Just dip. I'm saying it's never gonna be enough.
You're buying her the
everything,
everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro. She's still ain't happy.
Becking small. You know what I'm saying? Flowers ain't big enough.
But this is what I'm gonna be happy, like, as a football fan, if Pogba leaves, because one, he won't have to deal with the abuse no more, and that's obviously, as a black player, I'll be happy for him to not have to deal with that anymore, because in France, he'll only get judged on the football. That's it.
Yeah,
he'll get judged on the football. If he plays well, he'll get the praise. If he doesn't play well, he'll get the criticism, but on the football. Whatever happens outside of the pitch, they will never mention it. Why? Because French people get it. Whether they're pundits, fans, whatever, journalists, they all get it. They're like, footballers outside of the pitch are who they are. We let them do whatever they want to do. We just have to talk about and focus whatever happens on the pitch. Whatever they do outside of the pitch, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. But I mean, we all know what country we live in, innit? Like,
yeah, but this is why when men are like, oh, Pogba, like, what's he done to bruv? Pogba don't care, bruv, about being a Man United legend, bro. He's a global icon. He's a superstar. He's the best player that plays for his country. The guy's bruv, he's a rock star. Do you think this guy gives a shit, bro? Like, honestly, like, man can say what they want about him. He's one of the best footballers in the world. I can't remember I think it was Fabrizio that said it. He said, listen, he said the guy is top 5 players in the world. Like, comfortably, bro. Like, why does he care about the opinion of fucking Steve? Do you know what I mean? From fucking Stockport, bruv. No one cares about Steve, bruv. Like, but like, what is he, bruv? He doesn't care, Steve. Steve, he don't care. Gary doesn't care. Terry doesn't fucking care. Do you know what I'm saying? Pogba doesn't care. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's done it on the bigger stages. World Cup final, done that.
Yeah, I hear that.
Do you know Dave done that.
Big Dave down the pub don't rate him. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Big Dave can fuck off. You know that? Bro, honestly.
You know it. Yo, go into a pub, shout Big Dave. Someone's going to respond to that.
Bro, it literally doesn't matter, bro.
It don't.
You know that one? Like, I saw something earlier today, yeah? Like, on my YouTube comments. Because obviously when you log into your YouTube studio, you see the last 3 comments. And I can't remember, someone said something about the show, innit? And I was just laughing, bro. I was like, bruv, You've come to a party that you wasn't invited to and you're complaining about the music. How about you go home?
Facts.
Yeah.
Bruv, no one
Straight
invited you here, bruv.
Yeah.
If you don't like the topic of discussion, fuck off, mate. Do you know what I mean? I didn't invite you.
There's the door.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you come to the rave, you don't like the music, grab your fucking coat, mate. Do you know what I mean? And piss off. Like, do you know what I mean? I didn't send a fucking invitation through your letterbox, mate. I didn't invite you. If you don't like it, fuck off. And that's the Pogba's on this thing where it's like, bro, Pogba's top 5 players in the world. For me, he's top 3 players in the world.
It's quality. He's
in the whole world.
You would want in an attacking midfielder. He has everything literally
in the whole
you would
world,
like.
Bro. The only players in world football that I rate above Pogba are Neymar and Messi. The only 2 players in the whole world that I rate above him, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what the crazy part is? If he wasn't our player when he won that World Cup, our fan base would be talking about we need to go and sign him.
Yeah,
that's the crazy part.
Absolutely.
After he won that World Cup, our fan base would be like, if he was available, we need to go and sign him because that's the type of player we need.
And it's we have him because it's mad because when he won that World Cup, it's like people pretended like it never existed. Like, oh no, it's just the World Cup. I'm like, bro, do you know what the World Cup is?
That's how bad.
Do you know what the World Cup is? Yo,
man likes that man, bro.
Oh jeez,
I walked into
that man.
Like, I want to ask them man a question like these. Do you know what winning a World Cup means? Because clearly you don't. To be saying it's just the World Cup, bro. Do you know what it is to win that golden thing, bro?
No, they don't get it, fam. But you are talking to people who are fans of England, fam. So winning the World Cup, England, the two don't go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying in that. So they're gonna downplay it. Let England win the World Cup. You know what I'm saying in that. Let England have won the Euros against Italy. Let England have won the Euros against Italy. It would have been MBEs for everybody, OBEs. We need to knight these, man. For the Euros, fam. Never mind the World Cup. That's a bigger competition. You know what I'm saying?
Man would have knighted the kit man in that. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Yo,
the kit man get knighted, bro. No, I'm saying.
You're fool.
The kit man getting knighted. The bus driver.
T lady gets an MBE and that. You know what I'm saying? One of the
everyone
badges.
receiving MBEs just for free, just dashing them out like dollar bills, fam.
Bruv, super chat.
Yo,
what's your ideal midfield if and when Pogba goes? Is that you saying with the players we have? I'm guessing because we can't assume we're going to sign anyone to replace him because
that's what he's saying,
Van der Beek is the replacement. With the players we have, the most balanced midfield we probably can play is probably either Fred, Matic and Bruno or Matic, Bruno and Donny. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But where do you play Bruno? Where do you play Donny? Who plays further forward? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know. I'm not gonna lie, bruv. I'm not the manager. I don't trust Oli. If that's me, bruv.
If personally between Bruno and Donny, I would play Donny a bit more forward because in terms of like making him late runs into the box and etc. I think Donny is more intelligent. I mean, his position is he's got more spatial awareness of like where to go, where not to go. Like Bruno just goes in it, and then he wherever the ball comes, it just comes. Wherever the ball goes, it just goes there. Whereas Donny's a bit more. It takes more care of the passing. He cares about where the ball goes to. He cares about where the ball comes from. Has a look over his shoulder. Do you know them little details? So I would play Donny a bit more forward than Bruno, and give Bruno the instructions to be more disciplined and literally to just. But then again, tight spaces in midfield, doesn't know how to dribble, doesn't know how to go past the man. So I'm guessing you would have to play Donny in that midfield and play Bruno a bit more forward.
Depends who you're playing against, though, as well. That's what that alternates on. Would that probably be my 3? Yes, but you could change it depending on whether you need 2 6s or whether you need a 6 and 2 8s or 2 6s and a 10. Yeah. I don't trust Oli even if we had the perfect midfield. Never mind having deficiencies in that area. So I'd probably do what I go. I don't know. I've not thought of life after Pogba. I'm not gonna lie in it. That's depressing.
I'm not.
That's depressing in it. I've not even thought about
life after Pogba, and there's a lot of alcohol involved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bruv, I hope because next week, I think next week Wednesday, we're playing against. We're having Brentford. A friendly against Brentford. I hope to see him there so I can do my goodbyes and whatever. Bruv, because I know I'm not gonna see this guy again. You know what I'm saying? And bruv, who knows? Nah, to be fair, I don't think it's. Do you think he'll be back by next week?
Nah,
he might not even be back.
Pogba's not coming back. Play. He's not coming back.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not thinking that far. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. You know what I'm saying? I know it's on the horizon, but I'll cross it when I get to it. I'm sticking my head in the sand on the Pogba situation and that. Yeah, because I didn't see that response. That's how I feel, and it's speaking about it.
Oh my God.
So I get to it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not ready for that, man.
Is what it is. Yeah, stop, man. What you saying?
I'm good. You lot are enjoying the Pogba to PSG talk, yeah? No
Yeah,
excuses
man.
for Poch next year. That's all I'm saying.
You're happy.
Oh, look at this guy, you know.
Yeah,
This guy asks you how you are, and you don't even come on. You run your prop. You don't even say flawless.
Man's going on like PSG aren't gonna smoke Nagelsmann if they buck in the Champions League.
That's gonna happen.
Nagelsmann is getting put in a panini, fam. That's what it is.
I guarantee it's gonna happen.
I looked at that Bayern squad. Yeah, they need a lot of work in it.
Man's getting excuses in early, you know.
Of course. What you
know,
not done it?
No. You do need the work. Yeah, they definitely, especially in the dugout. But we move. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Did I hear that right? Nah. Not in the dugout. Listen, respect Julian Nagelsmann. We'll be cooking next year.
What year after? 2022 to 23.
Nah. Next year. Don't worry. The DFB podcast coming. That's all I'm saying.
Let's go.
But I mean, with the midfield, I was listening to what you were saying about Donny van der Beek. The thing I'll say about Donny van der Beek, I don't think you see if he plays further forward. I think to get the best out of Donny, you need a possession-based side, innit? That's where he's good when he plays this little 1-2 football, one touch football. And I don't think United currently play that, which is why I still think Donny van der Beek's better a bit deeper for United currently. But I think that
100%.
If we play a possession-based game, then it's a different story.
Yeah.
That being said, though, what you said there about him being a possession-based player and giving goals and 1-2s, I could see him linking up well with Sancho. But Sancho's that type of player as well.
So Martial,
they're both intelligent. Martial in that mix as well. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Have Martial and Donny played together yet? Like properly? I don't think so.
They must have like had a couple of minutes somewhere.
I think
they'll link up though.
They'll link up perfectly. Yeah. They will understand each other instantly. That's why if we play Donny, if Donny plays, Martial and Sancho have to play because the link ups are going to be crazy. Because they will understand each other and possibly matter as well, but then not for the whole game.
We've seen that though when Donny did play, even though it was against lesser opposition with Juan Mata. You've seen them two linked up nice as well.
Understanding was mad. Yeah.
Techie ballers recognize techie ballers. That's what that is.
Of course, man. Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. So it's going to be interesting, but I genuinely think that all these players we're getting linked with is to soften the inevitable blow of losing Paul Pogba, innit? Like, that's just all it is, bro. There's no way you can't replace a player like that. All these guys can run banter now, chat shit, do all you want, because he's going in the next 2 to 3 years. He's going to have Europe on toast. Not worried about that. Like, he's unplayable. Like, man, I've seen it. He's unplayable. Do you know what I'm saying? And with a proper manager, a proper system, and proper players the level that he deserves to be playing with around him, you're only going to see the best of him, bro. Like,
of course.
At any level in life, if you're around people of a certain level, you get brought down to their level. It doesn't matter what.
That is true.
Whether it's your fucking friends, whether it's in the workplace. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter where you are, whether you're playing Sunday League or whether you're... Bruv, if you put a fucking Premier League footballer, on a shit pitch with a lot of shit players, how many times have you seen Premier League teams get drawn against League One teams away from home and they look shit and they end up losing? You see it all the time because you're playing against a team that's lumping it. The pitch is shit. It's not conducive to the football that you want to play. Before you know it, you're lumping it as well. And guess what? If you play them pricks at their game, you're going to lose. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And too many times Pogba looks as good as the people around him. That's not his fault, bro. That's literally what life is.
But he'll still come up with that bit of magic, and he's still
every now and then.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
But that's the excuse that gets made for other footballers don't get made for him. Doesn't get made for him. Do you know what I mean? They'll say other players they're playing with shit players, this, that, and the other. But when it's Pogba, it's like, oh no, he should carry the team. Fuck off. Like what is that?
Carry them out of position as well. That's the crazy part. Playing out of position.
Right. It's hard to carry. It's hard to carry the team when you're playing your biggest rivals and then you're getting played on the right.
If Pogba was playing in attacking areas for Man United, he would still score goals, and we wouldn't finish high, but his stats would be good. His individual stats would be good, but the team as a whole would be shit. But he sacrificed his stats for the team.
Oli first came in.
Exactly.
Yes, Oli, that's a prime example.
That's what I said. The one time you play him in his right position, look what he does.
Battered everybody. 8 games away from home. We were calling him Ollie the mayor, the king of London, because we were beating
Yeah,
teams.
the mayor of
We beat
London, bro.
everyone.
We
Yeah,
slapped
London was our
everyone.
second
Yeah,
home.
we beat Chelsea twice, Crystal Palace. Who else was in that one?
Spurs.
There was Spurs. Yeah, like
Arsenal,
everybody.
everyone.
Arsenal. Yeah. Because when
Arsenal,
Jesse did
oh,
Arsenal, we beat them with
yeah.
Alexis and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Them
We
man
did.
got it
That's
the
what I'm
most,
saying.
bro. Flipping hell, man.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
what I'm trying to say, bro. So we went from Pogba in his best position, thriving, to we lost the game. Then he got slapped in the double pivot, and the 4-3-3 never came back.
Yeah,
So
and
if we wanted to
seen
see
it.
the best of Paul Pogba, it would have been to the detriment of the team itself. And now we've seen him sacrificed for the betterment of the team, and he doesn't get credit for that. So that's why he should fuck off.
And we've even seen it towards the back end of this season when he's played wide left. We've seen it, for example, the Spurs game away where he's made a massive difference. You see the difference because he's a creative winger. That's why I'm so gassed that we got Sancho, because he offers something different to Greenwood and Rashford on those sides as well. So it's like, all I want is to just play him in an attacking position and he'll do bits because he is Paul Pogba.
You know what? Today earlier, I spoke about these things on Twitter, and you know, I was hit with the usual slogans about no players bigger than the club and will be
Big Dave getting onto you, fam, yeah?
Oh yeah, Big Dave was there.
No players
Steve
bigger
and
than
all
the
them,
club.
man.
These pussies still crying for Ronaldo to come home, and he's 45.
All right, listen. Ronaldo strays as well now. Come on, man.
Ronaldo's a baller, but I don't want him back.
Them man are still crying for him to come home and that.
I've said as well, listen, Ronaldo, I love you. I love everything you've done for the club, but don't come back.
Don't tarnish your legacy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to do that.
Exactly, because he's gonna come back, everything is gonna have to run through him. He's gonna take the pens, the free kicks, everything, bro. And he's gonna start other people's progressions are gonna start stalling. Do you know what I'm saying? We're here talking about youth progress and flipping courage on the back of our new shirt, but you're going to bring back Ronaldo. Come on, man. Don't do that, man. Don't tarnish your legacy like that. Just stay wherever you are and then retire wherever you want to retire.
Nah, I hope he goes to PSG, easy leads that bad and stuff. I've always said that.
And to Chemo's point, all-purpose seasoning is banging. Just get me, just a side note. But I get the point you was making in it. But all-purpose seasoning is banging, 100%. But yeah, you know Ronaldo, I don't want to see him come back, man. It tarnishes his legacy and that. Nah. Like,
I can be romantic, but I'm not that romantic. You know what I'm saying? Just let him be whatever he wants to be. Wherever he's going to retire, let him retire there. But don't come back to Man United, bro. You're just going to tarnish your legacy, and it's not going to... We're here complaining about Pogba. Pogba getting when it was talks of him getting the new contract, people were complaining, when he's still on that same contract that he was on when he first came, never renewed it. But man, are getting 2 new contracts within 3 years, Luke Shaw. Other people are getting new contracts within 18 months, haven't won nothing, Bruno. But Pogba getting a new deal potentially is where you draw the line. But then Ronaldo coming back potentially, who's going to ask for nothing less than $450 a week, you want to give him that? Come on, man.
Has Pogba signed a new contract since he's been at United?
No, he's on the same one, bro. They activated the clause,
1 year,
to extend it because he weren't trying to sign no deal, bro. So United will hold on to him for 1 more year, bro. Like he was never going to sign another deal. That was never the plan. The plan was to come to Man United for 3 to 4 years, then go Real Madrid. Yeah, and win stuff and then dip. That was always the plan. The plan weren't to stay here forever, blood.
I'm just not with the whole hypocritical stuff, man. Everyone does getting new contracts and stuff, not doing nothing. And it's okay, but Pogba getting a new contract for the first time throughout the whole duration of his stay is a problem. Come on, man.
Bad business as well to let a player of Pogba's caliber get down to the last year of his contract. This should have been sorted out 12 months ago.
Man,
18 months ago.
That's what I said, man. Are getting 2 new contracts within 3 seasons, bro.
Yeah,
Luke Shaw's about to get a new deal again.
Again, he's on 190. He's on 190 already or something.
190, bro, because of his performances last season and now the Euros. He's gonna get a new deal. Bruno's is in talks for a new deal now. He's been here for 18 months.
United really just giving away money, innit? What new deal? Why? Like, if man's got 2, 3, 4 years left on his deal. Well, not 2, but 3, 4 years left.
But Bruno signed for 5 years, bro. Why are you giving him a new deal now?
So he's got what? What is that, like 4.5 years left? Is it? I can't remember.
He's got 3.5 left.
3.5 years left. It's like
the thing is,
and you're giving him a new deal.
These new contracts only make sense if you're a lesser club that you're scared that they might go somewhere else, like a Jack Grealish, for example.
Yeah,
Bruno Fernandes, he's gonna, like, say you said the 5-year contract. Bruno Fernandes' next move is probably gonna be to a lower league club, depending on what they say, lower league, but like a lesser club than Manchester United.
He's not going to a better club than Man United. He's not good enough.
This is like the pinnacle for him.
This is as high as it's gonna go, and that's what I mean. United are moving bare insecure, fam. It's like, where's Bruno gonna leave us and go? He don't even start for Portugal, blood. Like,
same thing with Luke Shaw as well. Like Luke Shaw's not gonna go to a Bayern Munich, is he? Because they got
he's not.
He's not going to go to a better club.
regardless.
Yeah,
Well,
why
man's
we
gonna say,
not
"Oh,
act-
I'm going Real Madrid." No, you're not. Like,
Yeah,
do you know
it's
what I
like-
mean? Come on now, behave yourself respectfully, innit? Like in England, man rate you, but everywhere else, you're just another guy, innit?
Yeah, it's
It's the
crazy.
same
That's how
thing.
it-
It's the same thing that I always say with the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer new contract. We shouldn't be scared that Bayern Munich or Barcelona are going to come in for him. So there's no point of giving him the new contract until he's in his last 6 months, and then you can judge whether he should stay on, kind of thing.
We can leave that till the last day. Nobody's coming in for him.
Yeah.
We got nothing to worry
Yeah,
about.
man.
You know what I'm saying? He could be out of contract and we got nothing to worry about. And talking to him
That's what I'm
on that
saying,
day, when it's the 30th of June, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why Manchester United are scared of losing players. But then we let Pogba go to the last year. What is happening? This is crazy.
This contract situation at Man United's been a problem for a while now. Do you know what I mean? We can't seem to sell, what's it called? We can't seem to sell Phil Jones because his wages are too high, and no one
But
can.
we gave him a new contract recently, so it's our fault.
and
His wages are too high.
Exactly, but this is what I'm saying. The contract situation, the wages at the club is still a shambles because now he's got 2 years left on his contract. Nobody wants to buy him because of his wages. Nobody wants to loan him because of his wages. So man, just there, innit? He's just there.
They're collecting a check and that. How long
Collecting
is
checks.
player?
He's what reportedly what I'm hearing. He's not even at the training ground. So what's he doing?
What? That's a great question. What is he doing? This guy not got a squad number. He's not at the training ground. This guy even stayed in shape to potentially get into the side. Like, what is going on?
Or even to get a move, like
What
not
is
even like a
going
friendly where man
But
can
he's
have a look
chilling.
at him.
Why
A
is this
friendly
guy
where
not
man
even in
can,
the squad?
where another club can have a look at him for like even
Yo,
half an
facts.
hour just to see how he
We got-
plays. All right, cool,
we
we're
got-
gonna take him.
We got centre backs like Will Fish playing in friendlies, and Phil Jones is nowhere to be seen. What is happening?
Will
You know what I'm
Fish,
saying?
you know.
Will Fish, man.
Shout out to
You know
Big
what I'm
Willie.
saying?
Pause.
What is happening? What is happening, yo? This guy's not even staying in shape to potentially get a move somewhere else. And that he's not even training. This is crazy.
What's he doing?
This
Collecting
guy
a
is-
check and just you know what I'm saying?
Bro, like
The
he
worst
can't
thing
even
is,
he
yeah,
can't
like-
even be like one of them free kick mannequins. You know them?
Yeah,
ones,
like
Phil Jones just standing the wall, just making faces, brother. Man, they're just trying to whip it
Nah.
over his head.
nah,
Stop
Rants,
making
you can put him. You can put him behind the wall. You know what I'm saying? In that, you know the guy
Just
that lies
lying down
down.
on
You know
the
the guy-
It's mad,
Put
bro.
him behind the wall.
The worst thing about Phil Jones here, the guy's not even like a commercial asset to the club that he's going to sell shirts.
Nothing, bro.
He's just there.
He's just
Bro, he's just an expense, bro. Man's just in the physio all the time.
physio. Man, just taking up valuable physio time. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't make
What
sense.
is-
Actually,
And
doesn't make sense.
And that's what you have to question United. Why did we give him the new contract? Like, he was never
Based
going to
on
play.
what?
You just look at his track record. Injured most of the time he's been here. Has he even played 200 games for United? The
Who's
answer is
that?
probably
Phil
no.
Jones?
Phil Jones.
He has.
I don't think he has.
Nah.
No, but he's been here a long ass
Bro,
time.
he's
as
due
well.
a
This is mad.
testimonial. Man ain't got 200 games, bro.
Yeah, his testimonial's been like he was due it, but even he said himself in it. Only my mum and dad would show up, so he's aware that he's a terrible footballer. He understands it.
I rate that though. Like, he knows he's
Yeah,
dead.
no, he's. You know what? Yes, he has self-awareness. That is something he does have. He's not talking about I'm here to fight for my number one spot. He
Bro,
ain't
he's
even
a
here to
rich
fight for a
man.
spot.
He's got a lot of
Yeah.
time to be self-aware. It doesn't matter. He's rich, bro. But man can't tell him nothing, bro. Man can't tell Phil Jones nothing. Phil Jones is the biggest success story, yeah. Like
In football history.
In football history. 100%. Because no one's made more money than him and played at the highest level as long as him without actually playing.
Yeah,
That's like me saying, oh, I'm a YouTuber, but I don't have a channel, blood. Because that's what it is. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't play football. He doesn't have a squad number, but he's still getting paid, bro.
This guy
Do you know
ain't
how
even
sick
in,
that is?
he ain't even in with like the under 23s or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? This guy's doing
Bruv,
nothing.
he
Not trying to get his
doesn't have a
coaching badges.
squad number, bruv.
He's not even doing up Lee Grant with the boards. You know what I'm saying? And that this guy's just nowhere to be seen, yo. This is mad.
See, look at that. Yeah, he has 165 league games for United in over
Yo.
10 years.
In over 10
Flip
years,
sake.
man, testimonial with just over 150 games. It's crazy. Phil Jones.
What is that, bro? Like Phil Jones is the ultimate finesser, bro.
He really is, yo. He's much more smarter than all of us. You know what I'm saying? We all laugh at him and that. He's like, yeah.
Man
I'm still
said,
here.
I'm getting paid to play football without actually playing football. And we're laughing at him. He should be laughing at us, blood. He
He's
probably
laughing,
is
yes.
laughing at us.
He's laughing at us. 100%.
Man's got his twin Lamborghinis and he's just like, bruv, these men think I'm the joke. The joke's on you, man. Because all you man are paying him.
On a serious note, so in the comments, when was the last time he was actually in a squad? And when was the last time he actually played?
He scored against Tranmere, wasn't it? The goal. I think Harry Maguire scored that day.
He did.
Yeah, he's living life. He really is. Man, just no squad number, not in the squad.
But you don't have a squad number. That number 4 is going to Varane if Varane comes, bro. Like they didn't give him a shot. They didn't register him. Yeah.
But
last season they didn't register him.
That's crazy, Statman. You're right when you said it's not even like he's a commercial asset. This guy is just there. That is mad.
Yeah. Like it feels like someone like Alexis Sanchez, I can understand kind of thing, innit? Because he's massive in Chile and stuff. But Phil Jones. I've never seen a person with a Phil Jones shirt in my life.
Bruv, even his family probably got Rashford shirts. You know, like that. Like, bro, I just don't know, bro.
Man said I've never seen anybody in my life.
No, I'm actually serious. No. Have you actually seen anyone with a Phil Jones shirt?
Yo.
Yeah, there you go.
Bro, it's crazy.
You think they still sell them on the website? Let me see.
I have no idea, bro.
They
I have
don't.
no idea.
That's a waste of the space. That's a waste of space on there. And no one ain't buying a Phil Jones shirt.
Brother, like honestly,
this is literally, you know. Rand said these men are probably his family probably got Rashford shirts. They probably have.
But it's true. Like even bruv, like when the man were like, "Yo, Rants, yeah, you should get an England shirt, bruv." There were no England shirts nowhere except for Stones and Maguire shirts. I'm not wearing those. Imagine those were the only 2 shirts.
Oh, they were only 2 left.
Oh, he does have a Phil Jones shirt.
Pre-printed.
£80.
80 quid.
No lie, it's £80 for a Phil Jones shirt. Raw. Even last season's one is still going for £62.
Yo, these guys are trying to make a killing.
Bruv, listen, Phil Jones is a fraudster.
Ultimate finesse,
That's what
man.
he is. Ultimate finesse, bro. Man moving like Lupin and that. You know,
man talking about magic. Like he's magic. You know what I'm saying? He's magic. You know what I'm saying? Phil Jones, we don't see him in Now You See Me 4. He's magic. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. How is he still here? How is he still here finessing the 12 years? You know what I'm saying? I was here when Fergie was here.
Nah, bro. Honestly, yeah. Like, he's literally our longest serving player, bro. Like, he came before De Gea, bro. He's our longest serving player. He's like, you know what? If I don't say nothing, they'll forget I'm here. Man's just getting paid. If I just don't turn up to work, you know.
Man just faded into the shadows.
He just stopped replying in the group chat. Man forgot he was in it. You know, like that man forgot he was in a group chat. Nice, man.
You see the funny thing with Phil Jones? I don't think he's actually that bad because, like, when I associate myself, when I think of Phil Jones, I think of he has a couple good games, he makes a mistake, he gets injured, and then repeat kind of thing. That's the cycle of Phil Jones.
Yes,
and I think was it not the World Cup that he got taken in the squad instead of Chris Smalling? I think he was.
This guy's been to a World Cup.
I think it was the World Cup.
Crazy.
Because of his ball playing ability. Like, he's better on the ball than someone like Chris Smalling, I think it was.
That's debatable.
That's
debatable.
That is the McNulty gift from the wire, yo.
Oh, blood. Yeah, that is debatable, blood. I genuinely think Phil Jones just got the blind because you get me. That's all it is, because he was never better than flipping Smaldini, blood. He never was.
2018 World Cup, someone said. I'm not saying that this guy's a Smaldini. Before anyone like gets onto me, I'm not saying he's Manchester United quality. I'm saying he could be like a Norwich quality kind of thing, innit? Grant Hanley and that.
Man said he stopped posting on social media, and he just hoped that man would forget that he still plays football.
Man, 2017.
Man said if I don't say nothing, they'll just forget I'm here. Man, they just keep running up the P's.
2017, you know.
You know them ones where someone gives you the Netflix login and you're just waiting for the day they change the password, innit? Yeah. That's what Phil Jones is doing right now at Man United. He's like, brother, I hope that man don't remember that man's still rinsing off the Netflix. As soon as they change the password, it's peak.
It's a rap. Man said 2017, you know. Mbappe was an unknown star. Right? He was an unknown guy at that point.
His last post was a picture from Craig David on stage, and he says, "My wedding surprise for my wife," and Craig David turned up and shut the place down. Big thanks to him for making this happen, bruv. And then the next picture you see him, his wife, Rooney, Craig David, Lucio, and Tom
That's my
Cleverley.
guy right there.
Luke Shaw, you see what I mean? Unseasoned FC blood with Rooney and fucking Shaw blood.
And
Come
Cleverley,
on, man.
bro.
I said Craig
You know what I
David,
mean?
you know.
And Cleverly, I bet you don't go wearing boot cuts in that as well. I can imagine it. Boot cuts FC, bro.
Yo,
Like, what's man telling me?
He doing up Craig David, man, walked all the way away. You know what I'm saying? And now this guy moonwalked out, fam. You know what I'm saying? This guy moonwalked, walking away, walk on. 2017, you know. 27, like, that is mad. That is mad. He was the manager in 2017. Was it Van Gaal? Was it Mourinho?
It's
Jose.
Mourinho, fam.
Mourinho.
It was Jose.
Mourinho.
So what are we saying? Club legend, yeah, or no?
Nah.
Cult hero Phil Jones, blood.
You never
No,
know. He could be a co-hero, you know. Like everyone's gonna remember Phil Jones for the memes and stuff, innit?
Bruv,
Finesse,
no
fam.
one will
That's
ever
what he
forget
is.
that time he tried to head the ball when he was on the floor. I swear that was Alexis or something
Oh, that was great.
against
that was
Arsenal.
great
When he was on the ball and the man
Uh,
tried to head the ball, blood, when he was on the floor. Man's running on his knees on that. Phil
Yeah,
Jones,
yeah.
man.
Oh, that is
my
He's
great.
done well for
Right.
himself, man.
He's done exception in life, yes. He's done exceptional for himself in life. 100%. Salute that man. I don't know how that contract negotiation went, you know what I'm saying? And he figured that I don't know what happened. I would love to have been there, been a flying when they was renewing his contract.
Bro,
Based off of what?
Bare of his posts, yeah, just for other men. Like he posted one who met a free kick in 2016, posted about Rashford's debut in 2016. Like bare other posted something about Vidic. He's just happy for other dons, bro, not even for himself.
Just counting his money from. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, someone said Phil Jones is a massive character in the dressing room. How do you think the players actually think Phil
He
Jones?
might
Probably
be.
is.
He's
I
like,
reckon he's
man,
a joker.
like Jonah, innit? You know?
He's like what Jose's
Man, like
assistant told
Jonah,
him.
bruv.
Sissoko's he's a big figure in the dressing room, and Mourinho was like, oh, he's one of them. Phil Jones is one of them, bro.
I reckon he's a joker, 100%. Because he's self-aware. You know he's just cracking jokes. You know what I'm saying? And that. You know he's just cracking jokes.
Oh, bro,
Probably busting jokes about the memes.
There's no way, bro.
probably
There's
does,
no way
know.
his teammates don't talk about the memes in the dressing room.
Yeah.
Bro. There's no way.
No, of course they do. But, bro,
course
like
they-
man
yeah.
said, he's the most decorated player at the club.
Yeah, so he's probably telling
What?
them, yo, he's probably like, yo, put your medals
No
on
one's
the
got
table.
more. No one's got more medals than Phil Jones.
He's telling man, put your medals on the table.
Bro, so if man chat
Phil
shit,
Jones has won. Remember, he's won all the Fergie medals, bro.
Yeah, because he
Like,
won Premier League. He's probably got a League Cup in there as well.
Bruv, remember,
You
he
know
was
what I'm
understudy to Rio and Vidic, bro. Like, he's
Yeah,
been
he was.
there. He's got all them medals,
saying? He's got all the medals.
plus
man
all the
said-
new medals.
so if man chat shit, he comes to the training ground the next day with his medals on and like,
Bruv, man's got. I swear, man played with Van der Sar and that. He's got.
yeah,
medals,
he
bro.
did.
He's got, bruv. Man was there before Dave, blood. Man's got all the trophies. He's the most decorated player in the team.
Yeah,
Man
honestly,
like
yeah.
Sir Philip.
Yeah. Man's got a Premier League title, FA Cup, a Europa League, and Community Shield.
Joined in 2011.
That's mad.
10
Yeah, you won the
years,
Premier.
you know.
You won the Premier League in 2012-13 and the FA Cup in 15-16 and then the Europa League in 16-17. This guy, England caps, everything. This is mad.
Bro.
He's won 5 trophies,
This is crazy.
2
I'm
community
saying.
shields as well.
He's made
Bruv,
2
listen,
Premier League
Phil
appearances
Jones-
in the last 2 years.
Two for two, blood. Two for
two
two,
Premier,
blood. Like
two
Sam's,
Premier
blood.
League
You get me?
appearances, yeah.
It's a mad thing, blood. 2 for 2 and that. Man like Philip. Hey,
Wait, was
Philip-
one of those appearances not against Sheffield United when we drew 3-3 as well?
Probably.
And I
Man,
think,
like-
remember the League Cup game where I think Kevin De Bruyne absolutely destroyed him as well? I'm pretty sure it's Phil Jones.
Was it Phil Jones? I don't know.
Or it probably was
Mad.
Phil Jones if he was
Yeah.
fit.
Man like Philip Anthony Jones, man.
No.
Mad. This
That's
is what United
unreal.
brought us. That's what United brought us 2 people that were here talking about Phil Jones.
But bro, but that tells you, but that's the state of the club though. Like
Sir
that's the
Philip.
state of the club. Like the wage structure's a joke. The players that we're keeping and not getting rid of are a joke. Let's even have a look at that. Andreas Pereira's back again, bro.
Ah,
Like,
jeez.
why
Oh
are
my
you
God.
here, bro?
Herrera the other
Why
day,
are you
yeah.
here?
We normally say preseason Perlo. That
he was
game,
terrible.
that against who was it against? Derby. Shocking.
Derby. Yeah.
Shocking.
He was terrible. I was falling asleep watching the game.
and we'll probably see him again on Saturday, I think it is.
Bro, he's shit, blood. He's back. Tahith Chong's back after an unsuccessful loan spell at multiple clubs because he's a scrub, and he scored a goal, and he done his best to miss as well. Tahith Chong, bruv, tried to dink the keeper, then it bounced off the keeper, then hit him, and then he got 3 bites of the fucking cherry, bro. He's shit, bruv. Like, and he's back. Do you know what I mean? Jesse's back. I don't know why.
Jesse
you know
looked decent, though, to be fair, that game.
Yeah, but Jesse is decent, bruv. Listen, Jesse's one of our best players, bro. Like, don't ever get it twisted.
With pre-season as well, I've always said Jesse's fitness levels are the best in the squad for me.
Bro,
I seen you tweet that.
God.
Yeah, his fitness levels are insane for me.
What made you say that? Because I was watching it, but I was falling asleep. I'm not gonna
lie. Against Derby, guy's the fittest guy on the team, bro.
Yeah.
Let's not even discuss. He's the fittest guy in our squad.
We see it every pre-season. I think even Ollie said the same thing when Jesse came back post-lockdown.
Yeah, and he still didn't play him, so what fucking difference does it make? You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, in terms of natural fitness, I think he's clear of every single person.
But Ollie's a pussy, old blood. You know, he's on that, it's not you, it's me kind of thing. You know them ones. Just fuck off, innit? Like, Jesse's fit, you're not playing him, let him go, innit? Like, what's the point? Why giving him false hope? We all know that Ollie don't rotate. So, Jesse, you're not going to get game time. And you're better than most of the guys in the squad. You genuinely are. Because how many of these Man United players, could go to West Ham and do anything? But most of them man wouldn't even start for West Ham. Let's be real.
Yeah, he balled out. We've seen it, but we've seen it for United as well in terms of Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard is a talented player.
You know, like that, bro. It's one. I like Donny and that, but bro, if he goes West Ham, they're not starting him. He's on a bench, blood. That is what it is. That's just life, innit? Like, bro, just fuck out of here, man. Do you know what I mean? Jesse Lingard will start, man. It's
Pablo 4 hours and them, lot, man.
Well, ahead of Souček and Rice, he ain't starting.
No, in the 10 row.
Bruv, they'll rather play fucking what's his name, blood. Not even 4 nouns. What's the other youth, blood, that they got from the championship? Bruv, Donny van der Beek.
But he plays out wide.
Bruv, Donny van der Beek ain't rated in England. Let's keep it a buck, innit? Like, he's got everything to prove in this country, bro, because most of the men in this country never watched him at Ajax. They don't give a shit.
But they ain't seen him.
Yeah, they don't.
They ain't seen him. As far as they're concerned, he's shit. You know, like that. And that's what it is. David Moyes ain't going to accommodate man like that. Jesse's gone there, yeah? Like you said, I think he had, second or third most goal contributions or something like that.
Behind Kelechi, Iheanacho and Harry Kane from February the 3rd, I think it was.
Yeah, because he fits Moyes' philosophy in that. Like I've said this before, and I say this again, my boy JV spoke on it. If you look at that West Ham side, that's just Everton reincarnated. It's just his Everton side. That's Merseyside blue. We're talking about Pez. Yeah. That's Merseyside blue, that side. And you can pick out the players who are similar. Lingard's just his Pienaar. Antonio's is Yakubu. Like, there's lists you can go through and that. These men are it's the same template, it's just different players type of thing. And
it's a very balanced side kind of thing, West Ham.
Because it's built, it's purpose built. That's why.
Yeah,
it's
like
built
his
for
Everton side
purpose. He didn't just fucking throw it together with loads of random players. He looked for certain players of certain profiles.
And that's why it worked. I think last season, Ben Rama was initially on a loan. I think they signed him permanently now. I think they signed Craig Dawson as well, who was initially on a loan. Jesse was obviously on a loan. They haven't spent a lot. Soufal, what a bargain. Yeah. Souček, same thing. So they've done very well there.
Yes. And to answer the super chat, someone said Varane, if we sign Varane in a DM, where do I see us finishing? I reckon 4th. I would trust his manager. So 4th. Yeah. If we get a DM quality and Varane. 4th. Yeah. I think we're in a fight for top 4 regardless. Well, yeah, I'd say 4th with those two.
I think it depends who the DM is. Because if it's Ruben Neves, I don't know if you talked about him. Like, I'm not Ruben Neves' biggest fan kind of thing.
That's why I said a DM of quality. But Neves is in there, like I would say 4th. Again, just because of the individual brilliance we have. That's what it is when you had Sancho, if it is a Neves and a Varane, even if Pogba leaves. Because even if Pogba stays, I still think 4th. This manager's going to be why we fall down at certain points.
This manager is, bro, we're not going to win stuff with him.
That's it.
Not going to win stuff.
We had a quality manager, different conversation.
Teams are going to get stronger. They're not going to get weaker. They're going to buy. They're going to strengthen. Bro, and with the way we're playing, yes, we have Sancho, but it's going to add a few more goals, but the tactics ain't going to change, and we're still going to get, tactically, we're going to get found out again, exposed. Unless something drastically changes, which I doubt will happen. So yeah, it's left all it said, bro. Top 4 race. We know this manager doesn't rotate, so it's going to be the same 11 every single week in the league, the Champions League. We might rotate 1 or 2 players in the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, maybe. So yeah,
That's pretty much it, fam.
Bro, and for the man them in the chat, yeah, man are like, oh yeah, Jesse's not one of our best players, bro. Jesse Lingard, in terms of footballing ability and also football IQ and athleticism, is easily one of our best players, bro. Easily. I don't care. He's one of our most versatile players. In terms of ball retention, he's one of our best ball retention players by far. He's one of our most dynamic players. In between the lines, out of our attacking midfield players, who's better in between the lines than Jesse?
Donny van der Beek kind of thing.
Only Donny. And even Donny van der Beek, he's not as explosive and as dynamic as Jesse Lingard. So he might be good in between the lines, but this is Premier League football. In Premier League football, the pace that we play, Jesse Lingard is our best player in between the lines. Bruno isn't. Do you know what I'm saying? One Matter used to be, but One Matter ain't got the legs no more, mate. In between the lines, Jesse Lingard is what we were missing against a team like Villarreal that was sitting back. That's what we were lacking. Someone in between the lines that could receive the ball on a half turn and then pop it off and then make a third man run and maybe receive it again. Donny does that, but not with the same explosiveness, not with the same pace and directness. So when you look at Jesse Lingard, he's an asset, bruv. A big asset to the football club if the football is played correctly. But it's not. So because of that, yeah, he'll look better at a fucking West Ham with less talented players than actually at Manchester United, bro. That's crazy.
We've seen him be... Go on, stop, man. Go on.
The thing is with Jesse, it's just how you utilize him. Like we see it with the bigger games here. Jesse does a very, very good job. The perfect example, I think the game against Tottenham when Rashford scored 2 goals. He was doing very, very well in the press. Against Chelsea when we won 4-0. He was unbelievable that game. I think I gave him man of the match, if I remember correctly that day. Because he does a job. I think that's the thing with Jesse here. He will do what the manager says. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will just needs to like discipline him. I say discipline him, needs to like help him in that sort of way. Which I don't think he will do.
I get what you're saying. It's like people forget that he was one of our better players like before he went on the drought. Like he was scoring important goals, scoring in finals, playing well against the top 6 and playing well against lower opposition as well. Does he make the first 11 for me? No, but can he be a very useful squad player? Yes, I've said this. He can be a very effective squad player. I'm saying like, well...
Yeah, like no one expects Jesse Lingard, if he stays, to start every game. He's just utilizing him correctly for certain games where he was useful.
But you know what that is, that man? That's insert player name here when it comes to Manchester United. We were talking about Pogba, it's the same thing. We talk about Donny, it's the same thing. Talk about Bruno, it's the same thing. Talk about Rashford playing him injured, it's the same thing. It's insert Manchester United player name here and utilize them best to the best of their ability. We don't.
And that's where Ole has to be brave enough to trust his squad. You got a player like Jesse Lingard, utilize him in the correct games. Because let's be honest here, Bruno Fernandes' record in big games is a question mark.
It's not a question mark, bro. No, we know the answer.
I'm trying to be nice, and I'm trying to be nice.
We know the answer, bro. Fuck the question, innit?
I know, but I'm trying to be nice.
But in the biggest games in the Euros, his country dropped him. That's all you need to know, innit? So, it's not a question.
I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice here. Let me be nice for once. But that's what I'm saying. Like Jesse Lingard in those games could probably do well.
He was trying to be nice.
Or something different.
Like with the way
he's a big game player. The Coca-Cola kid, bro, like FA Cup, bruv.
Yeah, man, and technically he's just very, very good, man. Driving with the ball, close control, dribbling. Like in our squad right now, he's one of our top dribblers right now. Martial, Lingard, Sancho's gonna be in there as well. They're probably our top 3 dribblers. Obviously Pogba as well, but he's leaving. You know what I mean? So yeah, man.
Wait, Lingard?
Bro, Lingard is a good dribbler.
I think he's a better ball. I think like when I look at Jesse Lingard, he's best.
He's a ball retention,
ball carrying,
and ball carrying. Yeah, I get that.
I wouldn't say he's a dribbler.
I know what he's saying, but no, he's a ball carrier in it. Like he progresses the ball well. Do you know what I mean? He's not a dribbler like Martial's a dribbler, but in terms of carrying the ball, box to box, only Pogba's better than him. Probably
he's very good in that transition from midfield to attack when he drives. When he has space, drives with the ball.
Pogba's better than him. He's easily the next best when it comes to carrying the ball and driving into open space. Do you know what I mean? It's only Pogba that's better than him. That's one of Jesse's biggest assets. Do you know what I'm saying? Tony's a dribbler. He's not. Tony's different, innit? Tony's different. He's actually a dribbler, bro. Like, but Pogba can dribble, but Pogba carries the ball, innit? McTominay thinks he can carry the ball. That's why he gets these progressive carries and that his stats look all right. Because if there's no one near him, he'll run. But McTominay's arse, innit? He's arse cheeks, blood. That's what he is, bro.
Someone said
Jesse Lingard's 10 times the player that McTominay is.
Someone said in the comments, Jesse Lingard against Watford, the goal that he scored from the halfway line when he drove with the ball. That's the perfect example of that.
Yeah.
His ball carrying ability.
He scored one as well against, was it not Southampton? Who is it in the cup where he ran? Because the Watford one was the halfway line one, but I swear he's done that more than once.
We're talking about Leicester and the Community Shield.
I can't remember. Maybe it was a Community Shield or something. But bro, I remember Jesse carrying the ball. Man, I saying Leicester, yeah, Leicester. Yeah, it was a Leicester game, bro. He can do it.
You don't just lose that talent. I've said this before. How do you go to a worse team with a worse manager with worse players and perform better? He was the most informed player from January till they're back into the season. This guy was literally getting a goal or assist every 90 minutes.
And he still
make that make sense. Make that make sense. You know what I'm saying? And he's gone there with worse players. Let's keep it real. You know what I mean? With a worse manager, and he's performing better. You don't just get, it's not Space Jam. You don't just lose all of your powers. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he got an injury and he didn't come back the same. The player's still there. It's on the manager to get the best out of him. And Moyes did that. And you have to credit David Moyes for that because our manager couldn't.
Facts.
Bro, he's a proper footballer, innit? Like, and the problem is with players like Jesse, because a lot of his qualities are intangible, you can't really see them. A lot of casuals don't see the quality that he possesses, bro. He's a very good footballer. He's a very good footballer. Do you know what I mean? The disrespect he gets is crazy. Like,
it's not eye-catching stuff.
And you know what's fucking confuses me as well? Like, he's actually a homegrown player. And these man, they don't rate him, but they rate McTominay. Like, McTominay is not even a tenth of the player that Jesse Lingard is, bro. Like, you don't understand. McTominay plays centre-back for his fucking country, and he plays for Scotland, bro.
And
Jesse played for England in the World Cup, bro. Like, the World Cup. But man think that McTominay's better than fucking Jesse. McTominay can't play for West Ham. Are you fucking mad? You can't even play for Scotland, bro.
He'll get exposed, man. He'll get exposed because you have to actually be good on the ball. What? Man saying McTominay's a different type of player. It don't matter what type of player he is. He's just shit player. That's the type of player he is. It don't matter what position man plays, bro. They're both homegrown. That's why I use them as an example. It's not about the position. Yeah, McTominay gets way more praise than a Lingard.
They're both good athletes. That's where the comparison ends. When it comes to football, McTominay's nowhere near Jesse Lingard, bro. So man can't use the physicality thing, bro, because Jesse's a supreme athlete, bro. Supreme athlete.
He takes care of himself.
They do play different positions, but if you're comparing who's better at what they do, it's Lingard by a country mile. It's not even
a mile, bro.
The worst thing about Jesse Lingard, the guy's won us trophies. He's done it in the FA Cup, the volley that he scored.
And they still don't love him, bro.
League Cup, he scored when I think Zlatan scored too. I think he scored in the Community Shield. So surely you should have a bit more like allowance kind of thing. When Jesse does have those bad games.
Don't care for him.
No, but there's no allowance, bro. Because I told man, the love's conditional, bro. It's what have you done for me lately with Jesse Lingard? Jesse Lingard's won us trophies, bro. Like, was it Crystal Palace he scored that goal again?
Volley.
That volley. When Alan Pardew did that
when Alan Pardew done the dance, I done a knee slide.
Yeah, what an idiot, man.
This man telling me. Now I'm saying...
when he did that slide, he did that idiot slide. Yeah. I do.
Bro, I went mad when Jesse clarted that. Are you mad? Like, Jesse's given man some real moments, bro.
100%. Yo, this guy made the Arsenal banter even better. Let's not forget what he did to them. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget. Well, let's not forget what he did to them.
Man moonwalked, and they still don't love him.
Moonwalked. Get me? After doing one of the cleanest Millie Rocks I've ever seen my entire life. You know what I'm saying? That Millie Rock was clean, people.
It was clean as a whistle. The Millie Rock was
clean. That's a
clean as a whistle.
After playing 60 minutes of football, that's hard to do, innit? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying in that? People don't understand how clean that Millie Rock was. You know what I'm saying? And yo, you lot just not gonna love him. And then he moonwalked. You get me? Afterwards as well, and then tagged him as the dance floor on his Instagram.
Bro,
remember that dance battle that he had with Joe as well?
Bro.
Yeah,
that was quality.
Yeah.
See, look, they had Arsenal fans trying to seek him out to get retribution. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Millie
Man,
rocked.
Millie
It was
rocked
clean.
and moonwalked, bro. He deserves a statue.
And the moonwalk was cold as well. You know what I'm saying? And that. Like the moonwalk was clean. Yeah, the Millie rock was filthy. Trust me.
Bruv, Jesse's
I've seen
a
some
hero.
terrible Millie rocks. 100%.
Jesse's a hero.
Always
He's a
forgive
hero.
for that. You know what I'm saying? And that.
He's a hero, bro.
Arsenal fans devastated about that. That's
Bro,
still
like,
riles them up
since
to this
Roy
day.
Keane, chiefed up Patrick Vieira in the tunnel, the most iconic thing against Arsenal was the
Is
moonwalk.
that- it was the-
And the Millie Rock. They called it the Millie Rock Stadium, bro.
the
Like,
Millie Rock Stadium.
bro,
This
the
guy just
Emirates
vibed.
dance floor, bruv. The Emirates nightclub. Like, bruv, Jesse changed the whole name of a stadium, bruv.
He
They
really
called it
did.
the Jesse Lingard Stadium, bro. They did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
He did.
what was it? Aubameyang that got angry afterwards, kind of thing. When I think Aubameyang scored at Old Trafford and posted something similar.
Yeah, bruv.
Yeah, 'cause he did
But he just
Yeah.
didn't bang the same kind of thing.
It didn't bang
didn't
it because
bang
he's
it.
not Jesse Lingard, man.
He didn't do it first, bro.
Yeah, man.
But that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
But
saying? It
that's what
doesn't
I'm
work.
trying to say, bro. So, like, when a man can do a clean moonwalk, and that in boots, blood.
I did it in boots, fam. On the grass, like he was prime MJ. You know what I'm saying? In front of 60,000
Bro.
people. You know what I'm saying?
Man done
Nuts.
that on the pitch, bro. I don't even know if they watered the pitch. Man done the full moonwalk, Bruv, respect Jesse Lingard,
It was.
please.
Nah, the pitch was watered from Arsenal tears. You know what I'm saying? Like you already know.
Oh my god.
Arsenal tears, yo. 60,000. Hello, Arsenal tears. No need
Mad.
to water it. You know what I'm saying?
Bruv,
That man is
that's
someone
what I
in the
mean.
comments devastated about it now. Yeah.
Bro, it's unbelievable, bruv. Listen, like that has given a man PTSD, bruv. Like,
Yeah,
man are
100%.
saying, oh, yeah, the 8-2 and the 8-2. No, bruv, because they've lost 10-2 to Bayern Munich and all these other things. Arsenal been getting pammed. Nobody's danced on them like that.
No one's danced on him. Nah. And Bill, people forget is when Bayern Munich slapped them one time.
Twice
It was in
as
a
well.
black. It was
Not
in a
even
black kit.
one time. Man
Yeah.
danced on them twice. Do you understand what it is? Nah, bro. Jesse's thing's different.
I did it in back-to-back seasons, you know.
Bruv. What? Nah. Jesse moved to them. The thing's different, innit? Like, man deserves a statue, bro. That's a cult hero, blood.
That's why the dark kits will always be the favorites, because when we wear the dark kits,
It's on. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. The black kit is the kit that John O'Shea Dinkman with, I think.
Yes.
at Arsenal.
Yeah.
A hybrid. That's when Ronaldo did the thing as well.
CR7 done the mad thing.
Yo.
Yeah, every time we turned up in the dark kits, we done some violence still.
Then you
Yeah,
got the
man.
Jesse Moonwalk, you got the Jesse Millie Rock, you got Sanchez scoring against them, and the Emirates as well, dark kits.
Was that not,
Every
was that on
time.
the dark blue and gold kit?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
blue and gold.
that
That
kit
kit
was
was peg.
Yeah,
Every
it
time
was.
we wear dark kits, we're on
100%.
smoke.
We're on smoke when Keane chiefed up Vieira was talking about black kit. You know what I'm
Dark kit.
saying?
Again,
Yeah.
To go into that black kit, that dark kit, and it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
every season you just need to bring out a dark fur
Yeah,
kit,
man.
bro.
It's true. Canada Kung Fu kit
Canada kit,
was,
yeah.
Bro.
was black kit. The Wayne
Black
Rooney
kit.
against Liverpool with the thing when they
Yeah.
were wearing the phones at him was the black kit.
It was the
Bro,
black kit.
The
Man.
black kits, blood. Man need the assassin kits back, bro. The ninja kits, bro. I'm telling you.
Dude,
That's what man
telling
needs.
you, bro.
100%. We need them kits
Bro.
back. 100%. Them dark kits is different.
It's different,
Yeah.
man.
Different.
Yeah, it's true. The 9-second counter attack as well. What, the Champions League one?
That was blue.
That was the blue kit. That was the
Yeah,
blue
the-
kit. That was the blue AIG kit, I
Yeah.
think.
That's like a dark navy blue. You know what I'm saying? And that the theme
bro.
is there. And the fruit.
Violence. Violence,
100%.
bro.
Every time we wear them kits, bro, we turn into samurais, bro. Just cold.
100%.
Cold-blooded.
Love to
No
see it.
mercy.
100%. Yeah, bro.
Love to
That's what
see it.
United are. That's what United are on, bro. Man need the black kit now. That's what we
Yes.
need.
That's
what I'm
Need it
saying.
back. Yeah, black
Yeah.
kits are elite. They've been elite from the Cantona days all the way up until now. Every black kit, we've not had a bad black one, apart from
Yeah,
the orange
that's
one. I didn't
true.
like. It was just
That's
the orange
true.
one.
No, but I didn't
black-
mind that, you know. No, because
And the
that had the
orange
camo
one.
on it. That had the
I hated
camo
the
on it.
orange.
Well, the one with the orange numbers.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that was actually lit,
Yeah,
you know?
but the black had the camo in that, bro. I like that kit still. I just
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
it
orange
was nice.
numbers.
Yeah, it
kit
was
was
the
actually
orange
nice,
stripes
though.
and that. I'm like, if they just would have had white stripes, it would have just been the
Yeah.
thing. Just that's all they needed. But yeah, black kits are elite.
That's what I mean. The nanny chip.
Oh, yeah,
versus
it was
Arsenal,
the
there.
black kit. We had the blue. You had the blue thing. You had the blue like V on it as well. That nanny chip was
Yeah.
disgusting.
Oh,
was
we need to bring back the dark kits, bro.
And then he chopped Clichy.
It had
then he
dark
chopped
and it
someone
had the
else at
light
the big-
blue, the light blue one. Yeah. I remember, bro.
Yeah.
I remember.
Absolutely. If I remember correctly, what else as well? Even when Keane scored twice at Highbury, that was in a dark navy blue
That
kit.
was in a
Yeah. And this guy was shushing.
That was the
out,
navy blue kit with the collar
white
when we beat them
stripes.
6-1, I swear. Yeah, I had that
That might have
kit,
been
bro.
another time. You know what
That
I'm
was
saying?
like
I was talking about
dark bluey purple kind of the material was fucked. It was like cottony
Nice.
kind of that kit. I had that kit, bro.
the times we slapped Arsenal. I just remembering these kits. The one I'm talking about, I think it was blue and it had the white stripes. It's when we had Stam. You know what I'm saying?
I know the kit. It had really
Okay.
thin stripes, almost looked like a pinstripe kind of thing.
Yeah.
I had the
When
kit,
Keane
bro. Had the
when
kit.
Keane was scoring braces at Highbury and that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them times.
I remember that game because literally we scored almost from kickoff. I remember we scored so early, I couldn't believe it, blood. That 6-1 game. I just remember celebrating the goal like almost as soon as the game started. It was a mad thing. Roy Keane got 2, blood. I think Yorkie bagged 1 or 2 in that game as well. Some joke
smoke.
Absolute smoke, bro.
But if I remember the one Flawless was talking about with the orange thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Southampton away when Martial scored a brace and then he sent Van Dijk
spun him. Yeah. Spun him.
Dark hit again, bro. I'm telling you, we need to bring the dark hits back.
Yes, we do. Bring the dark hits. 100% we do.
We need that, people. You already know the thing. It's an absolute mad thing. Fuck you know, bro. Like, hey, bro, football kits, man. That's one thing. Nostalgia, bro.
It's good going down memory lane in them black kits and that. I just remember snapping teams and that. We'd love to see it. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
Nah, bro. It's absolutely
I just remember the zebra kits. That zebra kit, man. I'm still standing by it, you know. That kit is clean.
Nah, get the fuck out of here, Stan, man.
Nah.
I didn't come here late, man.
You know.
But there's always one guy that has to ruin it, blood. Ruining it,
You're
blood.
talking from like kids from like 2002, like I know.
We're talking about all of these kits where we just achieve and won trophies, and then Statman says zebra kit. Really?
I like that, you know.
Statman, you just ruined it. Look at my lips on. Ruined it.
Trust me, bro.
That's my guy.
Fuck out here, Statman. What are you man making of this JS16 thing? He's doing the Zamorano 1+8 thing because the number 9 was squad. Yeah, bro, Zamorano at Inter, blood. I think he done the 1+8.
I remember that. I remember Zamorano with the 1+8 because Ronaldo
the
had
9 was gone, blood. Yeah, the 9 was gone. Some man said, yeah, 1+8. And Jaden was sitting there saying, there's no 7. Like, it's like, what man gonna do? 1+6. Is man a dickhead? What?
Can't do that, man.
Yeah,
JS
1+7.
The
Give him the
JS7,
7, man.
Nah, bro.
Get me. Move James off 21. Give 21 to Cavani and give Jaden the 7. Simple as that.
Do you know what I mean?
That's a simple move. Just move James off and then boom. Give Cavani 21 and give Sancho 7. They ain't gonna miss out on that. JS7, they're not missing out on that PR. And actually, they'll give him.
Unless they celebrate as a new signing next season, isn't it? With a new shirt.
That's what they're probably gonna do.
That's what I think
they're probably gonna do, though. They're gonna do what they're gonna do that, bro. And then obviously they get to sell 2 sets of shirts because United are cheap like that.
Yeah, they gonna.
That's what they'll do.
Yeah, I could see
the
that
thing
happening.
is, if you give Sancho the 7 now and people bought the Cavani shirt, they will have to give a refund kind of thing, innit?
No, they won't. Not if they bought the Cavani shirt last season.
No, say if they bought Cavani shirt this season.
What, when he signed when he renewed the contract, you mean?
No, for this upcoming season. Right now, yeah. Because right now it's
gonna do that.
Yeah, but you never know with people, innit? Technically,
no, but man knew that Jaden was coming though. So you're a fucking mug if you did that.
Yeah, you are an idiot, but like people are that stupid kind of thing, innit? So then the club will kind of have to pay the money back.
Fair.
Or compensate them with another kit.
Who took Rashford's 19 shirt?
Ahmed.
Oh, yeah, it was Diallo. It was Diallo.
So that's not even available.
I'm trying to think because what other numbers has he always been 7? Like what other numbers are available for him?
16's available.
That's it.
I think 13 is available.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be the unlucky number, and that's meant to be the goalkeeper number 13 as well. Right?
Yeah.
Man, them don't really wear number 13.
Oh, Diallo got an assist today as well against
Saudi Arabia.
Brilliant finish by Frank Kessie, I think it was.
I did a watch along for the Brazil-Germany game. Richarlison got a hat trick.
I watched the first half of that. It was shocking, man.
Richarlison bagging hat tricks. Yeah, that tells you what you need to know about Olympics football.
Yeah, bro, you need to pack it up. Yeah,
but you looked at Brazil's squad. Yeah, they had the best squad in the tournament.
Bro, you see Brazil's squad. Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, why did some of them ballers not go to the Copa America? Because, bro,
Anthony probably could have done a job.
I would much rather have an Anthony or who else was good? Anthony or that striker, Mateus Cunha. I would have had both of them over flipping Vinicius, bro.
Mr. Mr. He's playing against us.
Right,
He's playing against us.
All them numbers are available, yeah?
Yeah, them numbers are all shit.
Yeah, that's not
Only
that's
got 14 on
Jesse
the
got
unrated.
14.
Jesse's number 14.
Yeah, Jesse's 14.
Pereira's 15.
Who's number 20?
No.
Dalot.
Oh, Dalot.
Dalot. Yes, Dalot. Yeah.
But he's out
So
on
even
loan, so you could get
has he
that,
gone
but
back out? Has he gone back out on loan again?
I think United are potentially negotiating a £5 to £6 million loan fee with AC Milan this year,
Okay.
I'm a fan. I like
according
him.
to
I'm a fan.
reports.
Cavani could win the 20, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, surely.
That's
man.
Ollie's old
Last
number,
year.
isn't it?
Yeah, and the little Van Persie thing as well. It's Van Persie's number, to be fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is what it is. Like, it's just a mad thing, bro. I just don't really know, bro. Like, to be honest, but all them numbers are dead. They can't like 16
7,
Sancho
bruv.
looks shit though, man. Like, nah, man's
Give
one of
him-
man's
give
best
him 7.
attackers, and you got double digits on that. And man ain't even got a starting 11 number. That's dead, bro.
Man's gonna be channeling his inner Marcos Rojo, bruv, throwing fire extinguishers. and
Extinguishes
shit, bro.
Rojo on smoke and that.
Rojo's a madman, bro.
Yeah, Rojo
Bro,
about it.
JS16 it's a travesty in it, and it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare for his brand. It's a nightmare for everything, bro. Like, man didn't come all the way to Man United to be number 60. Like,
And I
that's
think
weird,
commercially, yeah, like people know Sancho's massive. The guy already has his own Nike boot.
yeah,
Mad.
Surely you want the 7 straight away.
yeah. It's wild, isn't it? Like, what? I don't get it, bro.
Someone said at least give Sancho the number 17. Doesn't Fred have 17?
Fred
he
has
does,
the
yeah.
17.
17. Yeah.
So yeah, like, man can't have the 17. So it's all like, what, man gonna get 27 or something until
Nah.
77, bro. Man, dude, little. I swear Trent wears 66 or something.
Yeah, Trevor
Yeah.
was 66. Yeah.
Bruv, do
But I
the
think he came
77 thing and
through.
just make it iconic. Yeah, he came through, so he kept it. But
Yeah, so
my
he kept
thing
it,
is,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
bruv, do the 77 thing, bro, and just do the iconic thing, bro. You don't see high numbers like that in the Prem. It'd be sick.
Isn't
Yeah,
there a
do
rule
something
for that
different.
though?
77.
Because R9 done the 99 thing, bro. That's lit. Bruv, do the
might as well
77,
do-
bruv.
Yeah, if Trent can do 66,
I
you know what I'm
swear
saying? He
there's
can do
like-
77.
I thought
swear
there was a
at
rule
one
that
point
you
there
can't
was
have
like
certain
a-
numbers.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
The high numbers kind of thing.
Yeah.
So how
but
come
then
Trent can get
got
away with it then?
66. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
because it was an
Trent-
academy player or something.
Maybe because that's the percentage, the amount of times people dribble past him. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's Stop, man. You got the numbers.
Trent slander, listen, I'm
Oh,
not for the Trent
shit.
slander. I can't even lie.
Oh shit. Oh my god. You're a fool, man.
Stop, I got the numbers. Let us know.
Bruv,
It's 66%.
Nah, that came out of nowhere, bruv.
Nowhere, fam.
Oh,
Like, I never knew Flawless had a Liverpool slander as well, you know.
Of course, but they've been winning. You know what I'm saying? And that. Let Arsenal start winning. It will move on. You get what I'm saying? What can I do with it? Liverpool been winning. I hate them the most, but they've been winning. So Arsenal get it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
City been
true,
winning,
you know.
so I can't say anything.
You
That's
pick
what
your
I'm saying.
targets rightly.
Dino
Yeah, of
did
course.
80 when you went to AC Milan. That's true.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
you can do the
Dino
80
did
thing.
80.
What I'm saying.
Robinho did 70. Ronaldo did 99.
yeah.
47.
Who else?
Odin's 47, man. So
Yeah, but he's got to change. I think this.
you'll
this
change
season-
that still. When
But
someone leaves.
these players have all come from the academy kind
From
of
the
thing, innit? Which is
academy,
why
yeah.
they're probably being
Yeah,
allowed
which is
for
why
those
probably-
numbers.
But then Rashford changed when he came up with 39.
Bruv, you can have 1 to 99, I'm sure of it, blood.
Yeah, I'm sure there's no rule.
I'm just
Trent
thinking,
Latter-
yeah, there was a rule at some
'Cause,
point.
yeah.
Because I remember there was a player who wanted to get a number, but then he couldn't. And I don't know.
But you got to think, we spoke, Trent has 66, Foden has 47. So why can't...
But they're academy
I
players
don't know
innit, that come through with that number.
So what, the academy
Yeah.
players get, they get...
Yeah,
what's it called?
Balotelli
They
had
get blind.
45 as well,
Yeah.
you're right.
Balotelli 45,
so
yeah,
the
because
aca- so the
that was like
academy-
his number.
The academy players get a blind. All right, that's a bit of a daft rule. Why does it matter so much? I don't understand. What's the reasoning behind that?
No idea.
I've never heard of it before. But hey,
Oh, no, bro.
here's why anybody can get it, innit? You know what I'm saying? And that. That's what it is, man. We shoot
Smith
from
Rowe
everywhere.
changed the 10 as well today. as well. Bruno slander.
That's a good one still.
That's a
I can't
very
lie.
good
That's
one.
good. That's good. That
Oh,
remix
that's a
for
good
Mark.
one.
That's a good one. You know what I'm saying? That's a
Nah,
remix.
what is wrong with these man, bruv?
It's a remix.
Man said, man,
77 would bang, you know.
Yeah, I think so. I like the idea of 77. If you
bruv,
can't get 7.
it has to be, bro.
Huh.
No, it has
Remember
to
when
be,
we
bro,
wanted
like,
when
honestly.
when Cristiano was rumored to come back and we decided we said that he was going to take the 77 as well. One for,
See,
the,
on
one for the
77,
past,
bro.
one for the future, bro. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Do you know what I'm saying? Past and present, blood. Past and present, blood. Bruv, 2 7s, bro. It's got to be done. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's got to be done, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
give him
so
a
Oh, there you
77.
go. It was
has to be a
Renato
7.
Sanchez that couldn't wear the number 85 in the Prem.
He couldn't, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
that
searched
was
up.
it. Because
Why
he was
not?
wearing
Who's-
85 at Benfica.
They said numbers over 50 tend to be used for academy players.
Right.
You then get a more suitable number when they're promoted to the first team.
Yeah, so they can't even give
These
man
men
boss
are
man the
pussies,
7-7.
bruv. What difference does it make
So we
to your
can't even.
life, bro?
Right, so we can't even bust a Jaden the 77. What's
After busting my
Go on.
52 in it, the 5+2 or something. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we gotta do. Saying like that, I don't know, fam.
That's crap, bro.
52? Hey, I'd rather then, give Cavani the 21, give Sancho the 7, and let Dan James have the 52, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bruv,
100.
bruv, Dan James can have the season off, blood. Like legit. It
You
doesn't
want
matter.
Phil-
We don't need him,
Phil
bruv.
Jones. He could do what Phil Jones.
Bruv, we do not need him. Not even in
don't, I think.
emergencies, blood.
We don't-
play Palestri
Oh,
or
if
something.
Varane don't end up coming, we could do the Adebayor thing and give Sancho the 4 and that. You know what I'm saying? Remember Adebayor had the 6 at Real Madrid?
Oh yeah, he did. He had the
Bro, I
6,
swear
yo.
Gallas had like number 9 or number 10.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
10,
10.
bruv.
He had 10. And if I remember correctly, Edgar Davids, did he not go ban it somewhere and was like player manager and gave himself the number 1?
Yeah.
He gave himself the number 1 shit. That is
He was the
crazy.
number 1 player manager.
Baller.
and that.
Player manager. Oh yeah, Edgar Davids one of the best ballers.
I'll
Can't
argue
do
that,
yeah.
yeah.
That's mad.
100%.
I gave himself the number 1, you know, playing for Barnet. It was like,
You know
oh,
what
let me
I'm
just take the
saying?
goalkeeper's
Adebayor
number.
had the 6 at Real Madrid.
Yeah, Gallas had the 10.
Asamoah Gyan had the 3 with Ghana.
Yeah,
we
facts.
we could do a new thing. Give Sancho the 4 in that. You know what I'm saying?
Why not, fam? You know what
I'm
I'm
not
saying?
trying to
and
see
that.
that happen.
Why not, man? Why are you
Bro,
trying to see that, man?
100%, bro. Like, even on
Get
my
me.
jersey for my team, bruv, I got the 0 on there, blood. Like, Dame,
there you
blood,
go.
I'm telling you, blood.
Ain't wrong with that.
I'm
man.
out here, bruv. Dame time, bruv. Rant's pulling up from the logo, fam. I'm telling you. Man got the 0, blood. Why, it's got to be done. I'm telling you. Cavani should get 99 for his age and that. Fuck
Yeah,
hell,
you
bruv.
man are wild,
you man woke up and just
Bruh.
chose violence, bro.
You say we
Sure,
might have wearing
man.
the United black kits. You might have when you get me rocking the away kits and that. You might have on
Bruv, I'm
stuff.
telling you. Oh, I remember who had the 9 as a defender. You might remember
Belarus.
Belarus. Flipping
Yeah,
Chelsea.
coloured
He had the
Belarus,
number 9.
blood.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Bruv, he
number
got
9,
moved to, though, blood. I remember he got subbed off in the
Belarus.
first half, blood. By
Yeah, he was a victim, bruv. He was a straight up victim, bro.
Belarus.
Wait, was there not a striker who had the number 2? Sandro Wagner at Bayern Munich, bruv. He had the number 2, fam. Can you imagine that?
Fuck
That's
me.
crazy.
Striker.
That's crazy.
Man,
That's
doing
actually
nuts.
mad.
Stuff.
All right, give Sancho the 4, I beg. Give him the 4. Let's try a new thing.
Let's just give him the 7, man. Just shift Cavani off of it, man. I'm saying.
Let's try a new thing, innit?
Or if he does
New
do the
beginnings.
7, at least make sure it's something plus. Do the
Oh
Zamorano
yeah,
thing and
man
put a
like
plus in
Clint
the middle.
Dempsey, man like Deuce, blood. He was number 2
Yeah.
He had the 2 at Fulham. Yeah.
and Tottenham.
There you go.
Man like Deuce, blood. Oi, that's a mad thing. And yo, bruv, this the man is saying breaking news, you know. Man like Harry
I've
Kane.
never heard of that guy, Clemmy Moody.
I've never heard of that either. Clemmy Moody. That sounds like some pagan still. It sounds like one of them faceless pagans, bro. Be one of these youths and that.
Like
You know what I'm
Clemmy
saying?
Moody in that.
Yeah, but you know what? Kane to City, yeah. To be fair, yeah, it's one of them ones where we kind of knew, innit? Like,
You Kane
it's
was
the
moving.
word. Like, we knew it was going to happen, and the fact that City were mad quiet, you knew that they're probably only in for him.
Yeah.
The guy
No,
works
no,
for the Sun
yeah.
and people are believing it. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Apparently,
that's what
City
I'm
had
saying.
to.
No,
end
they're
up-
saying it's a woman.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but she works for the Sun.
Yeah, don't believe the Sun, man. But apparently, City have they've had to hand in like documents in relations to the financial things and everything. They've had to end up giving documents to some entity or whatever because they were holding on to those documents, didn't want to give them, and that entity won the case or whatever that was, and now they have to hand in documents. So it could get peak for Man City.
Man, I
Never
said
know.
Yeah, but even then, they're kind of
retained.
they're
That's
rich
not
enough
true.
to pay anything off anyway.
Yeah,
them man will
are.
turn up with
Yeah, man.
52 lawyers like they did back
Exactly.
in, what was it,
Couple
last year.
brown envelopes and that, and then you get me a proctor. You know what I'm saying? Them
Couple
man are good.
brown envelopes, Proctor, duffel
Yeah, Davis
bags,
McLean. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Them man
what
are
I'm
good to
saying,
go.
bro. It's true though,
Harvey Specter and them man. You know
bro. Nothing but facts, bro. And any
Sacks don't
fucking
turn up.
and any witnesses
Bro,
ain't
some man
turning
like
up to
Sacks.
court, blood. They're not turning up to testify, cuz.
what I'm
Shoot
saying?
up
And
the
once
house
you,
like Tommy Egan, blood. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
facts.
and
Bro,
just when you
spray
think,
up
yeah,
man's yard.
just when you think them man are gonna get the sentence, bruv, Angela Valdez turns up and saves the day. You know what I'm saying?
That's serious.
Man,
Angela
no, like that.
Valdez.
So nah, man,
Still
it'll
can't
be
stand up.
very. He said, yeah, the FFP court case all going public. Bro, public don't mean shit, blood. Man, I got that kind of money that makes everything go away.
Yeah,
You
it's
know like
serious.
that. So don't
Be
worry.
like, what
you
case?
know them ones.
Hear
If
me? Drop
Qatar
that-
can get a World Cup, don't ever think that Man City ain't got enough money to make sure these motherfuckers kind of just like
Yeah, things disappear, innit? You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
drop the money on the
Disappear,
case, put money on the head and be like, yeah, what case? You know what it is. What case?
Literally,
You know what I'm saying? And that. Put the money on the table, what case? You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's because
Nothing,
Rude
bro.
Gentleman, he had the two fans. You get me? He had, it was just
he
a
had
bad
the two
joke.
fans in his
It's a
face.
dad
That's
joke,
why
man. You know what I'm saying? Allow him. He's an old man.
You know what I'm saying? Man got the bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a dad
Man
joke.
got the bars.
That's what it was, because he had 2 miniature fans and he said fans are, what did he say? Fans are, football's nothing without
I
fans.
said
It's
no
like,
face, no case. Oh,
That's
Lloyd's
what I
are
mean.
flying out
Football's
as
nothing
we
without
speak.
fans and that. These men out here, bruv, just twerking.
You know when you
on
actually
Twitter,
deep
bruv.
here, how did Qatar have a World Cup when you think about it?
Right.
No,
Deep here, you know.
Bro,
Like-
there's nothing to think about, bro.
No,
Money,
no,
fam.
Rich, blood.
Yeah, I know
The
we're money,
ends.
but when you
You know
actually
that.
deep here,
You got
over
them pesos, fam.
6,500 people have died building stadiums in Qatar.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
no one
but
talked about it.
yeah, but why are they gonna talk about that?
Yeah, I know, but like this should be public kind of thing, isn't it?
It is public, bruv. And the public
No,
don't
but
care,
like-
that man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people should be hearing about it.
Yeah, but they
people
don't.
care.
There's a
People
lot of
just
things
trying to
that
see
people
football.
should care about, but they don't care, that man.
Yeah. People
Yeah.
get fussed.
But you know
They
what?
just want to
After-
get. They just want to get pissed and smash up their own country. That's all they want to do, stat man. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is.
after what happened in the Euros, because I was like very reluctant on Qatar having the World Cup, but after what happened in the Euros with England fans, I kind of want Qatar to host the World Cup, and I want England fans to travel, and I want them to do their bullshit so they can get locked up.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Because them man don't play. You mess
yeah,
up,
that's
you go
another
to
thing.
jail. They
That's
do
what
not
it
mess
is.
about. They do not care about your privilege and where you live and who you know. They don't care. You fuck up, you go jail. Easy.
Facts.
No, 100, bruv. I agree with that. Do you know what I mean? But, bruv, at the end of the day, stat man, football fans don't really give a shit. That's just it. It's not just football fans. People don't care, bruv.
Yep.
They don't
But I
care.
think
innit?
I said
This
this
is-
during the
this
time,
is
innit?
knowledge, bro.
This is all down to like mainstream media, innit? Because like look at the Super League, how they reacted. 6,500 people have died building stadiums. How Sky Sports
Yeah.
talked about it. The answer
Yeah,
is no.
but-
I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
but Sky Sports ain't gonna talk about it. But you say it's mainstream media, but the facts are, bro, football fans know this information, bro. This is not a secret. But the average football
Yeah.
fan does not give a shit, bro.
Yeah.
This
No,
is
but
just
like you
how
see
it
the
is.
Super League, everyone knew about it. Like right there, flawless didn't know that 6,500 people died.
Legit.
Like those little
Yeah,
things.
Yeah, but the thing is, obviously, it was costing man money in it. Like the Super League was potentially taking money away
Yeah.
from Sky and all these pagans.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they fueled the agenda. But with the other thing, of course, they don't care in it. That's just what it is. And even if they did know all these things, yeah, most of these football fans don't care. They just want to get pissed and watch a bit of football, mate.
Facts.
That's it. That's it. Just want to get drunk, smash up the pace, piss in someone's driveway, and go home. Do you know what I'm saying? And catch a domestic charge, bruv. That's what these man want to do, innit? Like this is what they do, innit? That's it. And then they'll sing us coming home, and then it won't come home until next time.
And
That's
they'll
what's
do
gonna
all over
happen,
again.
bro. These man don't care, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? They're hooligans, bro. Like, they don't care, innit? So let's not pretend, yeah, that like it's a big secret and that it ain't really a secret, bro. Like, if you really want to know anything in life, the information's out there. Most people don't give a shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like
And they
that's
say
just the world that we live in. Like, I'm
and
gonna
they
keep
say
it a
the
buck,
best
bro.
thing, and they say the best place or the best way to hide things is to put it straight into your face. So
Yeah.
the information's out there. They put it straight into your faces, but nobody wants to believe, listen, whatever.
It's about what you do with it, kind of thing, innit? Like we saw the German girl that was crying, £20,000 raised.
Mad.
What about these 6,500 families? Nothing.
Well, there
Mad
you
thing.
go, bro. But that's why you see me, bruv. It's one of them ones that, man, bruv. Once you know what kind of world you live in, bruv, it is what it is, bro. Unfortunately, that's just what it is. It is
That's what I'm saying,
it
bro.
is, my guy.
There's
Literally,
always
like I know like a comedian, yeah, that like had his YouTube page deleted, bruv, with over 50k subs because he was talking about the C19, bruv. You get
Really?
me?
raw.
Yeah, bro. They just deleted it because man was
Right.
making certain jokes and they just deleted it, bro. Like this is the world we live in, bro. Like certain things you just
Crazy.
can't say, guys. You know, like that.
Bruh.
Is what I mean. And that's
What,
why I
was he-
say,
Was
eat,
he looking?
eat your fruit and vegetables, guys. That's all I'm saying. You know,
Was
like
he
that.
looking? Was he looking like man or?
No, that's the maddest thing. That's
Crazy.
the maddest thing because
That's crazy.
you know what I'm saying. Like all I'm saying is all the man that was saying at the very beginning, yeah, that calling man's conspiracy theorists, yeah. Now everything's unfolding. It's not really looking like a conspiracy. That's all I'm saying, bruv. So like, eat your fruit and vegetable, kids. You know, like that. Make sure your immune system's on point. Shit's about to get real, blood.
Wow.
Oh yeah, now people are gonna catch it for real, for real.
That's all I'm saying. You know, like that. So eat your fruit and vegetables. You know, like that.
May the best immune system win.
Amen. That's what it is. You know, like that. Man, have to get on them Bayern Munich vitamins, blood.
The Goretzka diet.
Goretzka. And his gym membership.
That's it, bro.
You got a fools, I swear. Dog,
That's
yo.
right, bro. But Coke,
Yeah.
drink water, people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, big
So
up
mad.
everyone. Gang business. You already know what
on,
it
man.
is. Make sure you follow up the man them. You already know what it is. You man, what you got coming up?
Go on, Aaron. I'll let you go.
What do I have coming up? Saturday, I'm doing a watch along for the QPR game. I'm not expecting to see anything special, but I just want to see how the team gets on. I'll probably do a few more of the Olympic games. I don't know which ones yet, but yeah, you'll see that on my channel. And yeah, man, closing in on 11K soon there. So yeah, man, make sure you subscribe if you haven't.
Yeah, obviously make sure you lot follow the YouTube. Got a show coming up shortly. Straight after this one finishes, show we'll be starting discussing who's the best youngster. Agenda FC, you know what I'm saying? Who's the best English youngster? So obviously we've got multiple fans on, so that's gonna be a goodie, you already know. Make sure you follow the Sarcasm City TV Twitch as well, because we got a whole separate schedule. We're doing Gold Cup watch alongs. So I've been following Jamaica, so the Jamaica USA game, watch along for that. Mexico also, basketball Olympics. What else are we doing on Twitch? United preseason friendlies and cricket watch-alongs as well. That's on there, the T20 games in it. So much content.
Bro,
like I say,
let's jump to cricket now.
Yeah, the
Fuck
cricket watch. I'm a cricket fan anyway for a minute. So I was like, yo,
okay.
yeah. So man knows all about cricket and that. So I was like, all right, let's let it run in it. So the Sarcasm City TV Twitch is separate from the YouTube in it. So make sure check out the YouTube upcoming live stream section as well as the Twitch as well in it. So much content, people.
That man, what you got coming up, my bro?
My guy said cricket, you know. I'm shocked.
I'm a cricket.
Go watch the last video, innit? Pogba, 5 potential replacements.
Okay,
That's
let's go start, man. Let's go start,
There you
man.
go. So yeah, man, make sure you go and watch that man's video about 5 potential replacements, which none of them we will get for sure. You know the ones that it's worth it anyway, because Man United did it. Let's be honest, did it? Like man are getting linked with Goretzka, bruv, the final form Bruno Fernandes and that, like, but it's fine. It's not gonna happen. You know, like that. It won't happen. We'll end up probably keeping Jesse Lingard. That's probably how we'll replace Paul Pogba. But hey, it is what it is. The game is the game, people. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up everyone inside. Gang business. You already know. Smash the like if you haven't already. 1.6K in here. And as usual, like I said, Sunday, my team plays for the league title in it. So if you're London based and you want to grab a ticket, the link is in the description of the video.
Yes.
So I'm saying make sure you follow the Twitch if you haven't already. And yeah, man, if you're local, make sure you definitely come down, cheer us on, and hopefully man can bring the title home on Sunday. You get me? So big up everyone inside. Back again tomorrow with Lee Gunner, people.